too fun.
No,
And we're live. Hey, what's going on, everyone?
No, how dare you?
It's indoor recess.
I don't want to start 2021 that way.
No, you don't want to start. Okay, I'm gonna back out.
Do it
again.
again.
Do it
I'm
again.
gonna back out
Right.
real quick. Okay.
3, 2, fun. Welcome.
No,
Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it.
No.
You know, I changed the overlay as soon as you started counting, so that's good. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm indoor.
I'm Recess.
Oh my God, this bit really almost died. It really almost did.
Incredible. What a terrible time.
Good times. Good times.
You missed us.
Hey guys.
Why did you call it
Hey.
a terrible time? I think it's been a good time so far here tonight.
You would.
Guys, 2021. We're living in the future.
20
I have
fun,
to
more
remind
like.
myself of it. Honestly, I forget, and it's still.
incredible.
It just feels like there was a weird party when I was like, "Oh, it's 2020's do-over," right? Like, because 2020 didn't happen, and now like it was a leap year.
No,
and like the
2020
story
happened.
of Leap Dave Williams.
We
it
can't
didn't
forget
occur.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
never
can't-
forget.
We must learn from the mistakes we made
You're
in the
absolutely-
first
I made
year.
no plans for this year.
None? Did you guys make
None.
any
No.
resolutions, or do you guys do
No.
that?
I
My
made some
resolution-
resolutions.
I
I'm
last
here to
year.
survive, and that is pretty much it.
Yes.
Yeah, so 2020 was survive, 2021 thrive.
Oh God, get it on a white person plate and hang it up.
But you
in your
didn't
wall,
know,
Katie
like, you
May.
didn't know in 2019 what the 2020 resolution was going to be.
I was unemployed and then a pandemic started in the first
Okay,
3
okay.
months of 2020.
Survive.
So I like figured it out pretty fucking quick.
Katie
I
made
really
2
wish
days
it was
into
the concerts.
2019.
None of that happened.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah, Katie May is the predictor of what's going to happen each year then, right?
That's true.
Like,
Fucking groundhog.
the Bill Murray America right now.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Oh boy. Hi gamers. It's good to see everybody in chat. We got Killjoy, we got Cathara, we got some regulars in here. I hope everybody's new year was good. We've all missed you. Thanks for those of you who did come to our thanks to everyone in the cast who came to it as well, to our Twilight viewing party.
What a fun time,
Oh,
truly.
there. Wait, was that a joke about me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
it
cool.
totally was.
I was just making,
You need
I
to
was
be
just
on
making
vacation,
sure.
dog.
I was just making
Yeah.
sure that was a joke about me. Okay, cool.
Clear and
I like
constant
that.
joke about how you don't hang out with us ever.
Oh, come on. I hang out
No,
with
Carlos
you guys.
hangs out with us.
I hang out with
When-
you,
When
know,
he's available.
when a company pays me to.
Yeah, that's
I'm
every time we're like, hey, do you want to hang out for free? Carlos
No,
is like,
that's not
oh
true.
God,
No,
I-
no,
I
it
Don't
is,
say
Carlos,
that.
it is true.
I
I told you
know.
last
It's
week
not true. It's
that
not
I was going to
true.
be in LA, and I showed up yesterday outside your place. I was like, yo, let's chill.
It's really
let's
weird.
vibe.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and you were like, nah, I'm good. I'm
Mhm.
busy today. And I was like, dude, I hung out for
I'm
24
busy
hours. I
calling
just
the
stood there
cops.
We're
waiting.
in a pandemonium. You shouldn't be traveling.
I mean,
in a pandemonium.
Mhm.
Don't make fun of
I was
Salon.
sure it was reckless of me to get there, but I
Yeah.
told him I was going to be there.
I felt bad, especially because like I live right next door to that COVID testing. They could have done that. You know what I mean? Like you were cleared.
You live next
had
to
your
a
paperwork.
vaccine distribution
And like
center.
him crying on your doorstep for hours must have been hard.
Hey! It was
I-
it was only 6.
Honestly,
it was only 6.
I watched
Try
that
to build
Instagram
back
story
doors.
and it was great.
To be
Loved
fair,
it.
if any of you ever show up into my apartment without notification, I will not open the door for you. Sorry.
I
Really?
think that
Yes, you
is
would.
very
I
fair.
would. I would.
She's like, why are you here? I did not invite
Incredible.
you.
I can't imagine any of
I
you
just show up in a
finding my
onesie
house.
sleepover. Come on.
Honestly, it feels like an empty threat because it's like on my end, just because it's like there's no way any of you would willingly come to Kentucky, even to like
You
board
forget I
a
have
different
car-
flight.
You forget I have a car.
So
and
you
I love
I could
life,
get in that
bitch.
car.
choose
I
to
love
come to
life,
Road
Kentucky.
trip to TK.
All right.
We'll make it happen. Let's
If you can
let's get
find
safe,
if you
and
can
then we'll make
find
it
my
happen.
house,
I'm
can
pretty
come
sure you
over.
actually sent me some documentation that does have your address on it on accident.
I don't think I have.
I'm ready to hack into your mainframe.
Stop letting them know
Mainframe
this.
hack? Come on, Katie
yeah.
May. Really? Katie May hacking. Please tell me. Please. No.
Katie May just like throwing a brick through my back window. I'm in.
No, Katie May, no.
Incredible.
All right. Do we have a question for
I think
this
we got-
week?
You had one that you wanted to ask, right?
Yes, it's a good question. If you have a different answer, just lie. So
Okay.
okay.
Good to know.
I forgot what I was saying because I've eaten a lot of sugar today. Okay. Do you believe in ghosts? If so, tell me a true ghost story. And if you don't, just lie to me and say you do.
I do believe in ghosts. My mother owned a bead store on the main street in
I
my
thought you said
hometown.
bee store for a second.
No,
I was
beading.
Bees? Bees?
Beading?
I feel like
No, we
bees
can't.
would be.
We can't do this Arrested Development bit like
It's
real
called-
life.
None of us are funny enough to do that.
Bees?
Development bit.
incredible.
And so, but they were like, yeah, this old building, it's part of Main Street. It's been here for a long time. Unfortunately, the basement is haunted. And so they did a bunch of stuff to communicate with the spirits in the basement. And then I had my birthday party there, and I locked my friends in the basement and set a SpongeBob doll to go off. It scared
What's wrong with you?
Thanks.
Why?
You're going straight to hell.
Why? Why would you do that?
Do not pass
How old are you?
Uh,
Wait, how old are you though?
Oh, no more than 10, I don't
the
think.
she was
okay.
about to say 21.
Yeah.
No, I,
Home Alone shenanigans age.
Okay. Okay.
She was about to say November
22.
2019.
So wait,
So-
why does that make you believe in ghosts though?
yeah.
You were the ghost in that scenario.
Oh yeah, but
Ghosts are real.
Katie May's a ghost.
Therefore,
Are
ghosts
you
are
telling
real.
this story from your friend's point of view?
well, no,
She is telling us so
I
many
just
times a Ouija board.
capitalized. I capitalized on the cursed energy, the
Oh.
confirmed ghost in the basement. I was able to. I was
you-
told.
So
know, they had
you don't
that-
believe in ghosts though. So you don't believe in
What?
ghosts.
What? No, I said.
That's what it
I
is.
said.
Okay.
Has anyone here actually met Katie May in person?
No,
Yes.
I'm
Curiosity.
telling you.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
is
don't know
Katie May
that
a
she's not a
ghost?
ghost.
Katie
Yeah.
May is
I can tell you.
speaking to us from a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Like,
There's nothing to say that
Weird.
ghosts can't be on camera.
No, that's true.
yeah, I've now seen several like movies set in the pandemic with ghosts that say that they can be on
Have
camera.
any of you watched like COVID media yet? I've not
Yes.
like watched a COVID art piece yet because I don't think I can handle it.
Oh,
I
I
haven't
refuse to.
Yeah,
I haven't
you gotta
watched like
wait
a
until it
COVID
passes
like
and just-
I haven't watched like a COVID art piece, but I've watched like what do they call it? Like quote unquote live video media where it's like, oh, we're all in a Skype thing together and it's cursed or there's a demon that's killing us. We have to watch
Oh.
helplessly from our
Sure,
Skype
sure.
window.
Mhm. Like
So
Unfriended.
I've watched like a
that
lot
was
of
good.
like Unfriended or
Yeah.
Unfriended Dark Web.
Mhm.
No, was it Dark Web?
Yeah, I'll see like Netflix being like this show called Love in Quarantine, and I'll be like,
No.
Ooh, no.
I don't
Ew.
like I've
Mm.
every year I kind of like reach a new level of what I will accept and what I won't accept anymore.
Yeah.
And that's like capitalizing on that and like how dangerous it is to like make those like fear movies. Like there was like a quarantine fear movie that just came out or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like during a quarantine, it's like the government's out to get you. I was like, fuck no.
You
This
can
is
No.
wait to make
Yeah.
that.
yeah, like
Don't make that propaganda.
this
dude.
is
Like, don't do
dangerous.
that.
There
Yeah.
are people that will like it helps no one. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
those are-
That said, I haven't watched any ones where they're like wearing masks or anything.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
I know there was a scary movie that had that where they do like one of them goes to another one's house and you see her on camera and she has like a mask on and everything, and it was completely done like all the actors filmed all their stuff in their houses and then they edited everything together in quarantine.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that yet. I hear it's mediocre, like most movies
Mostly.
of that
doesn't
genre.
need to happen. Just
Anyway, more
Masood,
ghosts.
Your ghost. How's
My
your
ghost. So I do believe in ghosts, and I used to not believe in ghosts. I really do though. I believe in one,
Unlike Katie May.
like no, and like it's not even like ghosts. I believe in one ghost, and it is the ghost of my friend Taryn who passed away.
The only ghost.
The only ghost. Because I swear to you, 100% honest, they visited me in my dreams when they first passed. And this might be a manifestation of my brain, subconscious. I don't know. I was really uncomfortable about going to their funeral. The company that was going to be there, the people that were involved, like I didn't have the best relationship with a lot of them, but I really wanted to be there for them. And they were a believer in a tradition called Lukumi, and within that has a lot of sort of relationship with ancestors as spirits. And like, I don't know, there was a moment where I was asleep,
I know Lukumi, yeah.
and she just appeared to me in white, like her color that she would wear, and was just like told me that she was like happy and she was like in a better place. And like I later found out like her Graves' disease was ultimately like the thing that caused her passing, and like something that I know she had been struggling with for a little while. And I truly, this is eerie to me that you would ask this question, because I took a nap earlier today and she was in it. She was in that dream. I like that's what, like, you told us this before, and I like really like got animated. I was like, yo, I'm like still processing it. But her ex-husband / best friend was there and invited me and my wife Misha into this movie theater, and for some reason none of us were wearing masks, and that didn't trip me. It was like dream logic. It's fine, we're in a dream, it's okay. But then I get in there and I see Taryn, and she was a huge disco person, like loved disco, and so has white eyeliner in that like 70s style that I like up from above the eye and like underneath it, and like just like spoke to me in like a very like direct way. And also I clock at this point like, oh no, if Taryn's here, this has to be a dream. Like this is impossible. Like that is the barometer. And before I wake up, she's like, hey, I just want you to know I visited so-and-so that I know you have a tough relationship with in their dreams, and they want you to be able to like move past this block. And I was like, and I'm like, I'm sitting on it. I don't know, man. I've just had these two hyper specific dreams about my friend who's passed, who I know from their faith belief system, like had this connection and like spiritual line. And like, I just like, I'm not gonna say I could also just be my brain. It could also just be my subconscious manifesting a lot of this stuff, like dream logic in a whole sort of way. But I'm also like, I don't know everything about the universe. I'm not gonna say I know what happens when we die and like what occurs, and like I don't know, man. That's just where I am with it.
That's awesome. I love that type of stuff. Good for you. Got like a little ghost therapist helping you out in your life.
Yeah, man. Like in a very like calming presence. Yeah. And like they were like, when I started my first job, which sucked, that's how we became friends. They were the only like coworker that I like really enjoyed and like got along well with. Yeah. Cool.
Side note, does anyone in chat think that me and TK look like we dressed exactly like alike today? We're both wearing a gray shirt, our headphones, the red, and the glasses.
Yo. How did you not coordinate this? This has to have been planned.
I just want everybody to know that I started the Zoom. Like,
yeah.
Carlos got in after me.
I logged in and then logged out real quick.
Video real fast.
Changed real quick.
Because if it had been the other way around, we would have no Zoom. That's our evidence. Like,
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
he's copying me.
It's true. It's true.
Can confirm.
Look like cousins.
So that's like kind of the thing. That's how I like kind of stay cool about dying, because I think of it as a fun reveal party where I learn all the secrets.
Yeah.
I know you said like a fun reveal party. It's just like you die and you're like,
Yeah, but it's not that.
like-
You're
but
like, hey, baby, you had all these questions. Let's figure
Let's
it out.
do it. Let's
You
figure
thought
it-
ghosts were real. Survey says.
As you, the ghost, points to
but
the
it's also
board.
it's also a reveal. It's also getting invited to a reveal party that like you got a chance that they don't turn the lights on, right? Like you just show up
Yeah.
and no one turns the lights. You just float into the abyss.
incredible.
This is why I honestly, when I die, I saw this thing a while ago, but you can get buried into what is essentially tree feed. Like they plant a
Yes.
tree and
Yeah,
your body
my
like
mother
decomposes.
buried. Yes.
Renew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that way I know, like, yo, that tree is fucking haunted. Like, that's what I want people to say. Like,
Mhm.
that tree, when the wind blows, sounds like a man wheezing with laughter. Like, that's what I want to have.
Incredible.
I want someone to
Exactly.
like put my bones in a tree so the tree grows around, and then people take Instagram photos of the tree and my bones.
That's
online.
so
Do it.
dope.
Probably until
Right-
I was in my mid 20s.
right next to a
I
tricycle.
told
Yeah.
probably until my mid 20s, I told people right next to a tricycle that I wanted to be cremated and my ashes sprinkled in the food at the wake.
Nice.
I no longer wish for that, but
I think that's okay that
I
you've
think
moved
everything's-
on past that.
I would not stop laughing if I found that out. If I went to someone's funeral and it turns out we all ate them. I'm laughing right now.
Carlos
It's
is a huge ass.
hilarious. I'm sorry.
I am
Oh,
appalled.
God.
Oh I would
be-
love it.
honestly, knowing that Carlos likes it kind of makes me want to do it again.
I hope
God
it's just
damn
like a
it.
funny food too. That makes it even funnier.
You're telling me in these hot
And
pockets?
these,
I thought it was
And
weird that they
these-
serve hot pockets, but okay.
Like it's a fucking
wait. What
Jello
about the
bowl.
muffins? What about the muffins? That wasn't chocolate
No.
dusting, was it? Nope, that was ashes.
This
I
isn't
knew
powdered
it.
sugar. No. Oh,
TK.
boy.
It's all TK.
Solani, what's
Incredible.
yours? What's your ghost story?
I don't have any because I don't mess with that shit.
Oh.
Fair.
Right?
I
It's like
respect
bears.
it.
Ghosts are like bears.
Someone did like last year leave. So we have our laundry room down in the basement, and someone left like a Ouija board down there with a note that says, "Here, please take this. My apartment's not haunted. Thanks." And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not touching that. Goodbye.
Yeah, you.
Why do you have
that's-
to say my apartment's not haunted?
No,
Why
my
would you
Yeah,
have
apartment
that
is
was
not
a
haunted.
clearly
Now-
a
is
trap
now
that
now
you
haunted.
did
haunted.
not
So they're like,
follow.
someone
yeah.
would take this. Like, why the fuck would anyone take that?
No.
Light that shit on fire.
Yes, please.
I know a lot of people who are like, oh my gosh, let's go. I live next to well, not next to, but pretty close to like Waverly Hills, which is the Louisville Sanatorium that's like haunted and stuff. And people are like, oh my God, let's go spend a night there. And I'm like,
No,
why?
no.
That's why I don't have sympathy for people who go hang out in a bear cave and get mauled. I don't have sympathy for people who go swim in the ocean, get eaten by a shark. The shark fucking lives there.
You're inviting the danger.
The bear lives there. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Also,
you go
I
to a haunted place and you get killed by ghosts. You wanted that secretly, deep down.
you asked for it.
That's very true.
Also, Vita Monster, yes, thank you for reminding me about How High. I totally forgot that movie existed, and
Yes.
what a brilliant concept! What a great concept that I mixed.
What is that
my
movie?
buddy? These
No, it's like
guys are
Red
going.
Man and Method Man, right?
They're going to take the
Mm-hmm.
SAT, and they need to
Because you
get
wanna be
good
hot.
scores, but they decide to smoke a joint
That is so
before
ridiculous.
the exam, and unfortunately one of them drops all of his bud and the other person drops his papers, and they happen to meet each other in the bathroom at the right time.
Like a
So
meet
they
cute.
they have to meet cute, and the
Oh my
guys
God,
who
so
weeded
cute.
is the last weed of his dealer who burnt alive in his apartment. And so his like all of his weed caught up on fire, and like this was like the last
Oh my
bit
God,
left. It was like
incredible.
so it was like his spirit was in it. So they smoke the weed and then they go take the SAT, and their buddy is there, who appears as like he's only present when they're high, only that they can see it, and he helps them cheat on the SATs. He
Incredible.
like looks at all the other
Yes.
answers, gives them the right stuff, because he's also been in heaven talking to Einstein and all these other people.
I feel like that
Um,
would just take a long time.
This was that movie?
This is How High, dude.
I had
like
no idea.
Yeah, man. It's
Were you sober when you watched it?
I was sober when I watched it because I watched the TV-14 version of it on like Comedy Central when I was a kid. Like I was like, that's funny. Weed does that too. I had no idea.
So
What a delightful time.
With
I
Carlos, what do you think about ghosts?
I believe in ghosts. 'Cause TK told me to.
TK told me.
But so I did on and off in my childhood. I would spend a lot of time in funeral homes. My aunt and uncle owned a funeral home.
Right. You
So
worked
like
for one.
I saw a lot of dead bodies growing up.
And a lot of ghosts.
Not a lot of ghosts though. Growing up. When I dropped out of college and was living above the funeral home and working there, a bunch of weird stuff happened that I don't know if I attribute it to ghosts, but I guess you can attribute it to ghosts. So the funeral home that they bought was like run down, and no one had it wasn't active since like the 80s or something like that. And in the basement, it was like the creepiest, like sinister, like Hollywood basement of all time, because this building was made in like early 1900s, late 1800s or something like that. And there was kind of like this vaultish area, and just like all of these like old ledger books and stuff like that, and all these tiny boxes. And I was, helping them clean it because they had just bought it. And I had all these boxes, and I just started opening them up, and they were filled with like ashes of people that never got picked up from the court. So that happens very often, by the way, where people get cremated and they just never pick up the ashes. And it's messed up because like on top of that, the funeral home has to still buy some type of a plot to bury them in, or some type of place, because you just can't get rid of ashes. Like you actually have to dispose of them properly or something. So
how many trips to the Grand Canyon can you make? Like honestly, like truly,
or just the gravel parking lot, man.
Right.
But these people died like 50 years ago. Come on.
Also fair. Yeah. Just something's better than just this basement, right?
Yeah.
That's actually how they turn the Chicago River green.
No.
Wrong. So I had the apartment above the funeral home, and my buddy Sean, and it was like 3 bedrooms. It was huge. And my buddy Sean came. I was like, yeah, go ahead, crash in the other room. And it was pretty late, and I was watching TV, and I heard this knock on the door, and he's like, hey, Carlos. And I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? And he's like, is it cool if I sleep on the floor of your room? And I was like, this is weird because we're like 21 years old. Like, I was like, why? He's just like, I hear little hammers in the drawers. And I'm like, what?
No.
And I got excited because I'm like, I want to hear Little Hammers. I live here.
You're the one
I've never heard this. What's happening?
Like, I want to know what's happening. And
the amount of times you're not dead by the stories you tell, Carlos.
So he said it was coming from the dresser that was like, right there. So like we listened, and then I moved the dresser, and it was a vent that went straight. When we followed it down, it went straight to the first chapel, through the first chapel to the basement, to that little room which had all the little boxes in. And then he was just like, what if all these people are trying to get out? What if like they're, Shawshank Redemption style? And I'm like, dude, that's probably what's happening.
It would come up through the toilet if that were the case.
I don't know. That's my only ghost story that I have. I mean, a bunch of weird stuff happened there, but like that's the only ghost. TK, what's your ghost story?
TK, is a writing spooky stories. Do you have any ghost encounters? Do you believe in ghosts? What's the vibe? Is it pure fiction?
I don't have ghost encounters, though I used to have like really horrible night terrors when I was a kid. I have a lot of like, what's that thing with Shadow and Red Eye standing underneath my under the street lamp across the street? Oh, I didn't take my medication today type of encounters. I do believe in ghosts. Like Lukumi, I am an Ifa animist, and like Lukumi, that is a diasporic African religion with similar roots. like Santeria or voodoo, etc. Or Obeah. And so I do believe in like ancestral spirits, and I do believe in like Orisha and like forces of nature that can manifest similar to ghosts. I don't know if I believe in like a traditional Hollywood style ghost. I also believe in like static energy and like places having memories. But most people who are animists also believe that locations and natural objects, landscapes, stones, trees, etc., also have spirits. So it's like really weird to think of what like a ghost might be. Like, is it a ghost or is it a nature spirit that's really mad that you guys gentrified the neighborhood? Like, who knows? I do have like one sort of supernatural story that I think about whenever I like wave off a lot of other stuff. I think about like one thing that happened to me when I was in my mid-20s and working at a backyard burger, and I was closing for the night, and it was like 10 at night, and I was washing the dishes, and like I suddenly got like this like horrible urge to call one of my friends. And I have gotten this before, but I don't remember all of those things. Most of them were before I started taking like antidepressants. So I don't remember a lot of those cases, but it feels like an answering machine, if that makes sense. Like it's like this, like, oh, I have a message and I have to pass it on to another person. Even though I don't necessarily believe in like mediumship or anything. So I like had this like wild urge to call my friend, and I did. And I called her and I was like, hey, I have a message for you. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's going to be all right. And I started like, I don't remember the lyrics now, but I started reciting the lyrics to like fucking Bob Marley's Everything's Going to Be All Right. And she starts like fucking bawling on the phone because she had just had like a big fight with her boyfriend, and her like grandfather or her granduncle or something had passed away earlier in the week, and that was the song that he would always sing to her as a little girl whenever she was like really upset and needed to be calmed down. And she's just like fucking bawling on the phone, and I was like, cool, talk to you later. And we like never talked about it again.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And that's happened to me a couple times, but I don't know. Maybe I saw earlier on the day that she like put it on Facebook or something like that.
No, because that shit happens to my mom literally all the time.
Okay.
I didn't want to step in and be like, oh yeah, no, this is real. But literally like people like have visited my mom and told people to call, and then like she'll call and like they had a heart attack.
Yeah,
And
like I
crazy shit.
needed to, I was like overwhelmed with my need to call that friend. And so I like ran out the back door and called her, and she just starts fucking bawling on the phone because she's like going through like a difficult studio breakup. And she's just like, I really needed to hear that right now. And the man who always tells me that has passed away. And I was like, cool.
Well, anyways,
good talk.
See
See you. Well, she was actually part of like my small coven in that area, and so I was like, yeah, see you for midnight mojitos.
God bless. Why don't we do midnight mojitos during this? Are you
God,
kidding
we
me? This is a
should,
perfect
right?
time.
We should play Dungeons and Dragons. It's actually the perfect
should.
time.
We
Dungeons
got-
and
we got-
Dragons. We're like
this-
40 minutes over. This is
I
absurd.
appreciate this chat. This is good. We'll cut this for the podcast. Thank
Great
you
time.
all for hanging out through the actual
Yeah,
D&D.
what a great time. What a
One day we're gonna go the entire
of the
time, and
year.
you're gonna be like, "What is happening?"
They actually play D&D.
What
I feel good though. Like I
Yeah.
walked away happy of that conversation.
But
Yeah,
wouldn't that be like a good show too? Because like the home game of D&D isn't always just playing. Like you take
It's a chill.
Sure.
breaks, you eat, you talk. You know, like
You don't have
I like
anywhere
the
else to
subtle
put the
transition
boxes
to a
of
different
pizza.
topic. It's
Yeah,
not
you
us
clear the
playing
table.
D&D.
Yeah, like that type of stuff. So
Yeah.
Alright.
it's called a rebrand, people.
So who remembers what happened last time?
Oh
Oh
God,
God.
Carlos went through, or not Carlos, Wanch went through some serious
Carlos
stuff.
too.
Carlos
Carlos
was
too.
real.
as well. Carlos as
That
well.
was an amazing.
That's a good
Uh,
episode.
It was a great episode.
We found Wanch and had to convince him that his heaven was not real.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was pretty rough there.
And everyone was way sadder for Wanch than they were for Daphne, who had a similar awakening.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's
Yeah.
fine.
I think.
Uh,
I think there was the moment.
I was
particularly
sad for
like,
you.
Troilus and Daphne like had an interaction that I thought was worth noting because it felt like Wanch needed comfort and Daphne needed to like believe in herself again. And I think they like both like needed different things out of their time in the underworld. And like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's why they had like different experiences from it. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree.
yeah.
I jest, but I the last episode was art. TM, and you can at me about it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I fucking remember what happened.
No. And then I remember the big thing was eventually we all decided we wanted to leave. And
Mhm.
somehow the moment we made that decision,
Oh yeah, the staircase.
the staircase appeared before us. And we walked up it and left. And we came to a very different Theros. I don't even know if we arrived back on the island that we like entered from or we arrived somewhere else. And I apologize for this because I can't recall, but someone was waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
oh, what the hell's her name?
Out of character, we know it's been 3 years.
Stephanie.
Two.
Nope.
It's been 2 years.
Did you say Stephanie?
I'm trying to conjure it.
Yeah.
It's okay. 'cause
Alexis.
If it makes you
Alexis
feel
is
better,
Alexis.
today around 12:53
You sent us
p.m.
the
I
name.
put a recap in there.
Oh, you did? I didn't know if you did. I was trying
We
to
were
do this
trying to
off
do it
memory.
without,
I
kinda.
really did not know.
I'm really
Oh.
proud of you.
Thank you.
We did also confirm that Wanch's brother, the Anvil, is alive,
Mhm.
Yes.
because that was the question. Because
I'm
he
alive,
was
boy.
impersonating that in the
But
underworld.
the Lagona are dead.
Heckin'
Yes.
dead.
Yeah, heckin' dead. Okay,
So
didn't
dead.
realize we had evolved to that status.
He is not there,
I know. Yeah.
but Kaidel. She has news. Crewfix. Ooh, so we arrive where Crewfix is supposed to be, our target.
He is not there. He told you, or she told you last time that we were all together, that he has gone off to search for and procure the last sunstone,
Mm.
implying that there are 6 sunstones here.
Okay. Did we miss anything?
No, I think that's
No.
it, really.
Okay.
So,
How long is all of our hair? Did we all grow 2 years worth of hair? Like
that is entirely up to you to decide what you look like now, having left the underworld. It was a transformative period for you, so
Shishua looks exactly the same.
Exactly
no
the
hair growth
same.
whatsoever.
I think Troilus's mane is longer, and you see facial scruff that he did not keep. Used to be clean shaven. It's not anything to write home about, but it's something. And you also see he's not wearing his helm that he used to wear. It's now just like a headband made of that bronze material, just to
Okay.
hold his hair back. Yeah.
I want him to have a wicked scar.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Oh, I just
Yeah.
don't. I didn't think he got hit at all. That's the shame.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get hit. His brother tried, did not happen. I think maybe he's got scars down his eyes from all the tears he was crying when no one was looking. But yeah,
Tear scars.
tear scars.
Oh, fuck.
he's
It's the
got
most- that's the
emotional
most-
scars.
yeah.
Like
Sorry,
prison
I-
tattoo tears? Like, is that what you're? Is that the joke?
No, I was thinking
scars.
more like honestly in my
It's
mind, like
scars formed
ICP,
from so much
like the
fear.
black lines that go all the way
Oh,
down.
I was expecting
Mascara.
the prison.
Permanent mascara bleed.
And,
I'm
and
very into
honestly, in Troilus's defense,
Yeah.
he killed the most people during his time in the underworld. So,
Just like weeping for all.
Well,
those.
I killed my. Never mind.
you killed your what?
Daphne was her own making, so that's technically a tally one for me. You can't-
I mean, the KD is 1-to-1. You know, it's 1.0.
Okay, Wanch killed his hope for a happy life with the only person who's ever loved him.
Yeah, I think that also counts. So
Okay, so everybody gets 1 point.
yes,
Killed all of you. So.
Okay. Oh well.
Oh.
Shit, Shushua did kill all of us.
Shusha, of course, Shushua beats all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shishua gets 3
Can't.
points.
Daphne is not wearing her little flower crown anymore. Instead, she's still wearing all of like the royalty regalia. So it's still draping off her thorns. And except I think as we were walking up the stairs, her hair, which is really long now and has a middle part, I don't think she has bangs anymore. Essential update.
Is that because your real hair has now
do you
mastered
want
it?
to
You
not?
gotta
Do you
change
want to
it?
have a part? Is where we're going?
No, I'm not. This is now that this hairstyle is my intellectual property, Daphne has to lose it.
Justin, if you're paying attention. No, I'm just
No.
so sorry. I didn't mean it.
So it's a middle part now, and I think like one side is still like the same orange, but I think the other side is like that clothis white, that original strand that had gone through her hair. So I think it's just split down the middle and
Hell
hit
yeah.
straight
Rogue.
ways.
Oh yes.
And professional e-girl Daphne.
Yeah, with like the gold still like gold regalia still like all over her.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Are your horns, have they changed? Are they larger? Like, is that a thing that happens with satyrs? Like when you get older, do they grow? Yeah.
I think they might be a bit larger, but you can't really tell if it's like the ornamentals that are hanging off of it or not.
Nice.
It's like little gold cap tips, you know?
Hell yeah. With like chains and jewels hanging down and
Yeah.
everything.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Do any run across? That's all I really need to know.
Ooh, yes, like a tasteful,
Mhm.
kind of like the mirrors yours a little bit.
I love the idea of like her jeweled like septum piercing and anyway.
Yeah, so that's the update.
Anything different about Wanch?
Yeah, I think Wanch is like really gotten into like the artificer part of his subclass, and he's kind of like been robocopying himself with like becoming like less like more and more mechanical. So
Cool.
like we have his like Eldritch Cannon that I think is like built into his wings now. The one thing that I wanted to put is like he has a I'm gonna mess this up, homunculus servant. And I'm trying to think of like what it would be. Maybe you guys can help me with that.
Did you?
Like,
Sorry,
Just a lump of
it
flesh.
cannot
like
be
a lump of
this.
shapeless flesh.
And I say that because you're gonna want it to be this, but
Okay.
it can't be this.
everyone
immediately like,
everyone gets to have their suggestion.
Yeah.
I was immediately like, oh, you stole a tiny wench from the underworld.
I like that these tiny wenches are no longer like realistically human-sized children. They're now like these little chibi like
Yeah, that's
cartoon creature,
Yeah.
bobble-headed.
someone say something else quick. Kurt.
I think honestly, I think
just a
like a
Funko.
little like for me for like Wanch like a little mechanical like rook or like a little like bird that like would like that like kind of like fly on its own and like exist in that space.
Yeah.
I like to think that it's like a little, if it's a bird, it's got like laser sightings. Guided.
Yeah. It's got missiles underneath the wings. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the mechanical gargoyles from Gargoyles now.
Yeah. Oh.
A
What,
great show.
what do you got,
Underrated.
Solani? What do you got?
Good show.
I stand by a lump of
Lump of flesh.
shapeless
Yeah,
lump of
Lump of
flesh.
shapeless flesh is
it's
good.
horrible.
Yeah.
Wait, lump of shapeless flesh?
It's just like a lump of flesh. Just like a
Just a-
lump of
Just a little lump of flesh.
meat.
Like
Is it like
like some,
crawling?
I feel like it's like clay. It just kind of
like Super Meat Boy,
Mm.
yes,
Yeah.
like
Like-
yes.
like
I-
Birth
oh,
of Isaac.
For some reason, it like looks to me like a little like a goo thing, like kind of like the Snapchat ghost, but like made of like gray. Yeah.
Snapchat goes.
I do like that somebody said Funko Pop Wanch. and that
Funko
makes
Pop
me think-
Wanch!
That makes me think of
That's
like
good.
bobblehead Dwight toys.
That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Funko Pop Lanch.
Yeah.
That feels like the winner to me. That feels true. It's like
Yeah.
that little the little guy from Kubo. The little
Oh my god.
uh
Yes.
samurai guy. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
The
But he
little
walks around like
origami
this.
one.
Like Funko Pop Lanch walks around
It's
like this all the time.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's so good.
What can it do?
Oh,
Yeah,
So
what are the what
it
does the
obeys my
homunculus do?
commands.
can you put it in chat?
Okay.
So
That's
yeah,
more
Carry
than the
stuff
party
in
members
it.
do, so
That's true. Yeah. Serves you. The item you infuse serves as a creature's heart. Oh, so I wasn't off. Mechanical looking birds. Cool. And then you get separate statistics in the homunculus servant stat block. Interesting. Its turn is immediately after yours. It
he
can
will
move.
never be in danger. He's
yeah,
only-
he's like a
he is only
The
being
only-
used for comedic purposes. And
So-
hide
people
and
to
dodge
love him.
action only.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like an artificer's familiar.
Yeah.
So like he can give you the help, hide, but it itself can only really do the dodge action. Got you.
Yeah, he's only there to sell toys. Like, like
I mean, we
He's
do
like
magic.
he's the sentient Wanch Funko Pop, and like if you take these home, they'll do
Yeah.
the same thing.
They'll
And
he's
they
my
don't.
he's my Grogu. Like that's,
Yeah.
like, that's
Does
how
he also have wings?
yeah, I guess he would. But it's like one of the it's
But
like
those
one
are
of those
sold
flying
separately.
flying things where he just goes up like a little bit like that.
Oh, that's cute. Does he have
Like
like a
his-
little wind up? Like a wind up?
Oh god. Guys, someone's gonna make this.
Imagine in like the little storage form, it's just like the wings fold over, and then it's like in sleep mode.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I like that Mr. Owlbear in the chat said "Rock'em Sock'em Way."
Wanch, that's good. Yeah.
I love that. He's like,
I'm upset how viscerally I can picture
I
this.
punched
Yeah.
myself in the face just now. Let's
You
ignore
get to-
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not. Let's ignore the fact that I just punched myself in the face on live TV
Mhm.
and return
on.
to the temple at the edge of the world. The group of you ascend from this stone staircase that led into the center of this colossal waterfall that runs off into nothing in the midst of the Siren Sea. This is the edge of Theros. This is the end of the world where you are, and you see these two trees with their arms widespread, cradling the sky, and this stone temple with red clay tiles for a roof. In the middle of this temple, which is open, it's a pavilion, no walls, only stone pillars, marbled corridors. You can see marble floor, some mosaics of eyes and stars that have been laid out all along the ground. And you see these trees in the midst of the branches. There is a woman. Now, she greeted you when you first came here. She had this long jet black hair bunched and braided and slung over her shoulders, and she's turning the pages of a collection of scrolls, a codex, sort of thumbing the pages, lazily reading, not really absorbing the words. You see that she has two sets of arms. The first two are as real as you are, but the second two are diaphanous and sheer. They are otherworldly, and they clutch at the pages as well, as though attempting to turn the pages. You see that she has some control over them, but if they are affecting the codex at all, it is in a way that you cannot see. This is Kaidel. She is the chosen prophet of Krufix, and she greeted you when you first came to this temple. It has been perhaps an hour or two since. She's allowed you to sort of get your bearings and rest, but she senses you may have questions, and she looks from her codex towards you. She looks from the waterfall that cascades over the horizon, the last horizon of Theros, into the Nyx far below, and she looks down at all of you.
I wave.
How
The
can I
wench
help
waves.
you? Incredible.
I know.
What's his name?
She
He's a cool name. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, we'll be with you like super soon. One sec. Is anyone else so hungry? I feel like I haven't eaten in maybe ever.
Do we eat down here? Do we need food?
Well,
you
no,
did
we're
not you did not need food in the underworld.
we're like above ground.
Yeah,
We're back,
and
baby.
Oh.
And indeed,
So
I would
right away we're
say,
hungry.
yeah, I would say indeed you did not need food and no food nourished you when you did consume it in the underworld. And now it feels as though you have not eaten in a very long time.
Troilus, do you have any jerky?
Let me. Of course I do.
Dust falls out of your pocket.
No, there's nothing. If that were the case, none of your armor or weapons would work, and they're just like not going to go through the accompaniment.
That's fair.
Jerky lasts a really long time, guys.
Jerky does last long,
yeah,
but
it's
it's like
Yeah,
even Troilus
when
pulls it out. It's
properly
like
preserved.
it's like
I don't know.
smaller than even before. Like it even like shrunk in the time that like we were gone.
Oh wait, you don't? Do you have jerky? Because I remember Troy lost.
I took off my armor and then took off my saddlebags. That's
yeah, but Troy
what-
lost used it. Try and see the mirror dimension.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
I think so. I think Troilus is like, oh, of course I have jerky. You can't fight or be a good.
Yeah, because Troy lost didn't want the jerky.
Oh
I still
God.
have some rations, but they're not good.
Some ranch.
It's not the same.
Rations.
Oh, man.
Rations. That just sounds like
Mhm.
Sounds like a terrible Funyun.
Yeah.
just ranch flavored onions.
Mhm.
Hi. Hello. Do you guys have like a breakfast bar or
Heidel drifts from the branches of the trees like a leaf in autumn.
oh wow. Daphne
Very
says that.
graceful. Very
wow.
graceful.
I'm
I
trying
can-
so hard not to do Wanch with a robot voice right now.
For the Funko Pop.
I've like stopped myself like 3 times during this conversation for going, I no longer need sustenance to survive.
You can still say it.
You're Robo Wench.
You
We're
can
gonna-
absolutely still say it. It's not true.
We're gonna have to put Wanch on Dr. Phil because this is how he coped with dying once.
Like Wanch is like the $1 million man now.
Uh,
He's like, no, I'm really a robot now. It's like, you're not.
Guys, for real, I'm a robot. I am
Okay.
a robot.
Stop, Wanch. She's coming over here.
Ranch.
Yeah.
Ranch, come on, Ranch.
I am
Heidel
detecting.
opens the palms of her hands and like
Ranch is
lifts,
low.
and you can see where floor begins to shift seamlessly, like sort of like drops of rain that are in reverse coming up from where they meet the water. And you can see that these are pedestals filled with like fruits, figs, bread, cheese, various preserved and salted meats. She says, I have no need for this, but perhaps you will. You have had a very long journey.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
She sure will partake.
Shushu was the poison tester.
What?
So
Is any of it poisoned?
Roll me a d20. I'm just kidding. It's not poisoned.
So I love your digs. What is this place?
This is Crufix's home at the end of the world.
Oh, good old Crufix.
He
Love.
he has stepped out, as you know, to secure the last sunstone.
Right.
Where did it go? Or where is it?
It has been deposited among the mountains. He will be gone for some time.
Why did he go back after it himself and not It does sound after it.
Kaidel's face kind of screws up, like she's unsure whether or not this is information that she is willing to impart yet. She sort of thinks better of it. Crufix has used many agents to secure the Sunstone.
I get you. I mean, don't we all have lots of agents?
It is unfortunate. It cannot be passed from god to god. Once cast down by Heliod, it must be passed through mortal hands.
Right. Didn't know that. Interesting. Speaking of gods, can like other gods get into this place where we're at right now? Just a
Kaidel sort of like does a whisking motion with her hands and summons a seat for herself. She summons seats for the rest of you as well.
Oh, you have to teach me how to do that. That is so cool.
I sense you have many questions. This may take some time.
Okay. Yep. Everyone's going to sit down and be cool. Daphne sits down.
Troy says as well.
Sure was
one-
already sitting and eating.
I
one
will.
each does. Two.
I will impart what knowledge I can, but you must know I cannot go against my god.
Who can? So we have lots of questions, and I'm sure we'll get to mine later about whether or not gods can come to this place.
They cannot.
Oh, thank God.
She gestures
okay.
to the large
So
trees.
worried.
She gestures to the large trees, and you can see the sort of glowing characters that make up each god's name and symbols. With their names in that tree, they are confined to Nyx.
Great. Well,
Crufix
See, you
is the
say-
only god who can come here.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay. We're just kind of avoiding some of them, so we just thought we'd
course.
make sure. Well, someone else ask a question now.
I want to
Do
make a
we-
history check, like internally, like to try to remember why Crufix is gathering the Sunstones. Like, what is his gambit to for use of them?
to stop Heliod.
Okay.
Oh, like he's also trying to stop Heliod. Is that the? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, 17.
Because isn't
Yeah.
it his responsibility to keep
Yeah.
the gods in Nyx?
Yeah, you definitely know. I'll still incorporate this check.
Okay.
You do know just from like conversations and the intelligence you've gathered with your friends that Crufix is doing this, gathering all the sunstones in one place so that Heliod cannot use them to come to Theros. Heliod is attempting to break out of the Nyx and come to Theros. I think with a 17, you would discern enough of Crufix's nature that it is more important to keep Heliod confined in the Nyx than it is to ensure he doesn't come to Theros. They are not necessarily equivalent.
Right.
Do you know where the other sunstones are?
They have been gathered here for
Mm.
safekeeping.
Does
So it's the job's mostly done.
I brandish the spear. Do I need to use this now?
we can destroy them?
Kaidel smiles, and it is a smile that has a tinge of sadness, and yet also a tinge of relief. Like it is a very complex. There's a very complex range of emotions that is happening. She says, "Are you sure that is the outcome you desire?"
Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Destroy the sunstones? What will happen if we do?
The sunstones come with they are powerful artifacts. They are a distillation of Heliod's divinity, and thus destroying one could destroy much more than just the stone itself. The consequences could be dire, even deadly.
Is it possible to destroy Heliod without destroying the stones?
You see Kaidel's eyes sort of grow milky, and you can see like this sort of the passing of like constellations across her corneas as she gazes across time, space, and the universe for an answer to this. After a couple of moments, she shakes her head. I do not know if there is a definitive answer.
We're supposed to bring Heliod to...
Erebos, thank you.
Yes, and I think Troy's like, do you say that out loud, or are you just musing this? I think I want to ask.
Me?
Yeah.
I say it out loud.
Say it out loud. I think Troy's tries to cover it up because I think the idea of revealing other deals we've made is now something he's a little more hesitant about. I mean, it would be great to just kill a god, you know? How wonderful would that be for our scorecard? So there's no chance of us getting that opportunity, you know? Because I like, we all kind of promised Erebos, if you know how that saying goes, see you in Erebos.
Well, Kaidel sort of looks over the table and she drums her fingers a couple of times. All of them drum in unison, all 20.
Jesus, that's so obnoxious.
Sort
I
of
love
things.
it. But, yeah.
You can't hear 10 of them, but you can hear.
They're perfect synchronicity. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
And it is Crucifix's job to know all and see all, and to ensure that the gods are where they belong. He will not permit the death of Heliod.
Can we maybe capture him then? Either way, Erebos said we need to bring him to him. Not necessarily to kill.
You know how we chat.
Troilus?
Say what?
You just shouted.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we all talk about crazy things and wild stories.
Troilus, are you okay?
Okay, when
Is this not good, guys?
it's just, you know what the thing is? You haven't even changed your actual vocal cords. It's put on. It's you're trying to.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, I'm not opposed. Like, if you do the surgery, I'm there for it. You know.
Takes the fake like thing that he put over his eye off. It's just like I'm not even doing anything. It's just like, okay, whatever.
It's just like a sand scouter.
Yeah,
It doesn't even work. No, she sort of like scrunches her face. No, I do not suppose that Crucifix would permit Heliod leaving the Nyx. I don't know what
But is it
I don't know what deals you have made, but it is not something that I can assist you with.
Oh, no. Just hypothetically, though, if one did not want Heliod to leave the Nyx, is there a way for, say, a group of people to go and come back? To, like, kind of get in there and then kind of make their way out? Like, is that a vibe? Is that possible?
Her eyes kind of flash again, and you see like the hint of like a comet connect from one corner to another across her face. It's almost a sense of an epiphany. I have heard stories, though I have never seen it.
It is, hypothetical. Everything's a story, right? Just good to know that there might be a story out there. And we don't have to pull Heliod into this world, which also means I turn to Shushua. If we destroy Heliod, he can't break Theros. So
Mortals could not get to Nyx probably, but And she like furrows her eyebrows and cuts herself off. She sort of like trails and continues thinking. She's deep in thought now.
But
heroes?
that's a butt of opportunity that I'm hearing.
Yeah. Technically, these two are dead, so they're not mortal anymore.
No, I'm
Technically,
just
I'm
pretty.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Technically, I'm the only mortal one here, and you wouldn't tell by these looks. They're timeless.
Roll me a d20.
You just offended people.
Just a straight up 17.
Honestly, she thinks you're funny. She's kind of into it. She's kind of like,
What?
I don't know why, but it's kind of working.
I know all of the history of time and space, and no one's delivered a line like that. So.
Yeah, she's kind of like, yeah, especially because like
So
Krufix is
stupid.
like the god of time as well. And so like there's just something about the wordplay that like honestly kind of does it for her. She's like, it's actually pretty good. She's like, I don't know why this working for me.
But yeah, I mean, jokes aside, Clydell, clearly you're a person of great intellect and prophecy. Perhaps you could share one of these stories with us? It might help us pass our time while eating this bountiful feast.
Give me a persuasion roll, actually.
Sure, absolutely. Got a +7 on this baby. 23.
All right. Kydell interprets this as sort of like a teaching moment, like a moment for education. And because of that, she's willing to sort of nudge her loyalty. She says, once long ago, there was a woman. Her name is lost to time in Theros, but I remember she did a great boon for the gods. Killed a usurper to the Pantheon. She did travel to the Nyx, but she did not return. Heliod cast her out. And she spent the rest of the time in the underworld, smote by her own weapon. She was able to steal it back and trade it for a lover. She was able to travel to Nyx, but she was no human. She was a demigod.
Was it this weapon?
Yeah, I look at this. Yeah.
It was.
And
Like
like,
I should have a broom in my hand or something. Like,
I know.
Oh no, we gotta go back, guys.
Yeah. It's just like, it's a fish.
Didn't realize.
And, like, my lady, I know what a demigod is technically, but my friend Wanch over here doesn't. So would you mind explaining it to him?
I'm looking down at little Wanch.
Like, got it. He doesn't know.
Honestly, in truth, many demigods have not made it to Nyx, but it was her with this spark of Heliod's divinity that she was able to make the journey.
Ah.
Hypothetically, a person who has their own spark of Heliod's divinity may be able to make the same journey.
But not. I mean,
But wait.
hypothetically, a chosen of another god, perchance.
Aren't sunstones just Heliod's divinity incarnate?
We'd
Oh.
be able to use them.
This is technically true, which is the best kind of true.
Could we use the sunstones to get?
We're all
close?
looking at each other.
This is a good idea. Okay. All right. I mean, obviously, we should. Can I be real? I don't want to make, and Kydell, no offense. I don't want to make any promises to Krufix, but I also do not want to ruin the
Hey,
hospitality
come on,
that
Crux
is.
doesn't even know we're here. You're chill. We're,
Kaidel, I'm sure Kaidel has a way of communicating. He left a message for us. He knows
Okay,
we're
all
here.
right.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
does not know you are
where
here.
you know.
He
No
did
true
not.
words have been spoken.
He did not leave a message, and he does not know that you are here.
See? Which?
Okay.
While Krufix knows all that happens on Theros, I too have my own abilities to cast a shroud of mystery, should I so desire.
Okay.
He must take human form in order to select the sunstones.
I get you. All right.
Uh-huh.
So, well, the cat is the way the mice will play. I see.
I mean, it's not.
When you leave the temple, you are out of my, as you would say, ability to help.
Is the sunstone storage within this temple?
It is
And we got 5 right now?
6.
6 here.
We've got
6 here. He's
Okay.
coming with the 7th.
And that's the final one.
Yes. Kaidel, why would you hide something from your god?
Falling back on your 20 persuasion,
Yeah.
Kaidel takes a deep inhalation, a deep sigh. And for a moment, it feels like the trees and the temple sighs with her. There is in the air, this sort of release of tension. It has been 3 years since you journeyed to the underworld. Did you know that?
I was 3 years worth of hungry.
Mm-hmm. This is a lot of this is 3 years of growth, if I'm honest. Yes.
In 3 years, Phoenix's legions of returned have run rampant through the countryside, and the Lagona have been wiped from the earth. The satyrs are in hiding. Melitus has fallen.
Melitus has fallen?
And where are the gods? If they will do nothing to stop Phoenix, perhaps you can.
Dishwa whispers like loudly.
Can you show us to these sunstones?
It might be good to stretch our legs after such a laborious meal.
I will give you 2 favors. I will grant you 4 sunstones. Only 4. I will give you a way to Phoenix's complex in Odunos. But beyond that, when you leave this temple and you take those sunstones, Krufix will know of this. I cannot guarantee your safety or mine.
How do you harness the spark of divinity?
I have never tried.
How big are the sunstones? Just out of curiosity.
They're about.
I'm picturing the stones from Temple of Doom.
I think. Yeah, I think.
They're
when
like at least fist size, right?
I'm trying to think of when we stole one, and I think we said a Nerf football.
Oh.
Right. Because we
Not
tucked it into
So
a ball.
okay.
yeah, it's like this.
Yeah.
Like a Nerf
Not swallow
football.
Also, out of character, now that we're here and seeing Krufix's domain, was Krufix the person who we gave the stone away to?
Yes.
Oh,
You-
okay.
but
okay.
you already knew that.
Well, yeah, I guess. Oh, well, it makes sense. if he
Technically,
has-
Troilus already knew that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I look at the rest of the group, and honestly, Kydell, this is the most generous someone has been to us in quite a while. And all you're asking for in return seems to be what Theros needs, what we want, peace.
I live to serve Theros.
We
You're
should all
taking
be
a
so
great-
inclined.
You're taking a great risk for us.
What is with my R's and W's today?
A great whisk.
It's been a long time since we've played. It's been
Yeah.
a year. We're
You're
all rusty. We're all wusty.
Wusty. Well, I said ranch earlier, thinking Robo Ranch and Robo Ranch.
Ranch,
See, I'm
yeah.
just doing it now. Yeah.
But you're taking a great risk for us.
Yes. Is there anything we can do to ensure your safety?
We could leave a letter to Krufix saying, "Hey, we took one of your stones. Don't worry. We're just gonna go kill Phoenix."
I
and
like
then we're
the
gonna
idea of
prove-
Shushua doing an impression like that. You can leave a note that says, "Hey, guess what?
You're
We're
As like all of you have been hanging out with Shushua for like 5 years, and you're just like,
And I like the idea that like the sound is just coming out of her throat, like it's just like, "Hey," like her mouth and jaw's just unhinged.
I imagine,
Saying
Hey man,
those
so you
things.
had these stones here, so I went ahead and just took some. You still got like a couple others, and I got you a third one, so you won't mind if I take
yeah,
the 4.
she's an air genasi. She's like taken other people's voices and knows how to perfectly vibrate her vocal cords.
Yeah.
It's the actor
Uh,
feat.
Well, I think like
Um,
in a certain way. Well, I looked to the group like, could we make it look like you struggled? Like,
You already have 2 gods. Well, one god to deal with. I don't think that you should put Krufix on the list.
Seen Clothis around. Is she good? Um,
Clothis has fallen.
So we got that going
How?
for us.
Phoenix is not confined to the Nyx. His
He is
immortality is flawed. He is rather like a demigod himself. He can escape the Nyx and travel among domains. She was murdered.
How is he able to kill a god?
have the only
Does he
tool.
have a weapon?
Stolen.
And
We are running out of time. Is there anything else I can help you with?
thank you.
Joanne nudges Wanch.
Thank you. Like,
You don't have any questions, Wanch? You're awfully quiet.
when I feel like this last 2 years, Wanch has just like buried all emotion inside him, and also I think a good portion of like anytime Wanch has made a decision in his life, it has led to like pain and hardship and losing the things he loves the most. So like I think he's definitely going inside himself, and he doesn't trust his own opinions anymore. So I think that's why he's like leaning on being a robot, like listening to your friends now, stupid, because you constantly didn't, like through every single point in your life.
Yeah.
Anytime you try to make things better, they get worse. When you try to make things worse, they get really worse. So, like he is very far removed, and he just wants to be a helpful robot right now. His homunculus winch probably has more.
Winch is so cute.
That's good.
Probably has
very
like
good.
a little bit more emotion than Wench in this moment. Yeah.
So incredible.
Can
Walking
Winch
on
talk?
the table.
I don't think they can talk, but he definitely can act things out.
But Winch is definitely doing like an animated cry on
I just
Winch's
see Wanch just
shoulder
like
right
communicating
now.
through this puppet the entire time.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing too, right? Like all his emotions are going through this like little mini
Yeah.
puppet.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, understands the language of his creator but cannot speak.
Poor little
How
Wench.
did she die?
That is beyond my sight. I only know that she did.
We will make sure he suffers the same fate.
I am sure of it.
I put my hand on Daphne's shoulder, and in order to make that happen, though, we first must get our sparks of divinity, and then
We
You show
punish
us-
all of the gods for their hubris.
yes, exactly, yes, exactly. And in order to do that, we've
Yeah.
got number one on our list to start with, Mr. Phoenix, and so I think Troy stands up.
Yeah.
Time to find these sunstones.
Kydell lifts her hands, parts them, clears the pillars, and then does a wide circle with her arms as the final pedestal raises.
Mhm.
You can see this collection of sunstones, each one blemished or chipped. One of them has a splash of a sort of like coppery liquid across it. Only 4.
Do any of them call to me? Or is it just like they're all like
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh, that is a good
That's a good
question.
Yeah.
Any call for-
Should I make a religion check?
Yeah, do a religion check.
Mhm.
Each of you can do a religion check if you so desire.
It's 17, very consistent tonight.
I'm gonna bump this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo.
20.
Ooh, dirty 20. Nice.
A good religion.
Okay.
You
Okay.
Wait, you bump it by a D10 now?
I can do it once per long
Hmm.
rest.
Just
Okay.
in robot land.
Shushua, Wanch, while neither one,
Wanch.
while none of them seem to really call to you, and you can sort of just pick whatever you want. Troilus, your hand hovers over this stack of stones, and there's something about one of them as your fingertips get closer that reminds you of the wind in your hair and the smell of fresh grass. Likewise, Daphne, when you reach for one, you get this sort of, it's like you can smell sweet wine, and you can see at the corners of your vision the glow of fireflies.
Take the wrap that used to hold up my Iroran Games medal and like fasten a necklace to hold this stone, and I put it around my neck.
Kydell presses the pedestal back down when each of you have selected your stones. It sinks into the ground.
I think Daphne does this thing. And I will spend the spell slot to do it because I think it's that cool. I think she like holds the crystal and then casting creation, a crystal staff
Perfect.
forms around it
Yeah.
to make her own new staff of a very similar, like glittering orange crystal.
Yeah, incredible. Apply
Very
all of your
cool.
old staff stats to that, obviously.
You can create mineral objects such as stone, crystal, or metal. Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
Joshua
That's
tucks
fucking awesome.
hers in her boob pocket.
Next to her credit cards and her Samsung Galaxy.
Tonight's episode brought to you by Samsung Galaxy S7.
We're in the middle of nowhere, but I still have service.
It's so funny because, like, in the part of the US where I am, when you're in the middle of nowhere, you know that when you turn the corner, there's gonna be a Family Dollar.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like you're in the middle of nowhere. There's one tree, no lights, it's all cornfields, and a brand new Family Dollar with like a completely pristine parking lot.
Man, that's gonna
And that's
gentrify
why-
this field so bad.
And that's why when we go down the steps of this
Yeah.
temple, we emerge onto a Family
Yeah.
Dollar.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we're all doing cool stuff with stones,
Yeah, go
Oh,
for
it does take 12 hours.
I don't
we
care.
we watch it. We watch it.
Krufix is the
Daphne
god of
just,
time.
like,
Time does not exist in this temple.
Slowly build it. It's like
Yeah, I wanna
3D
do
printing metal.
the Mighty Morphin thing where it just like absorbs into like part of the back part of my wings where they
that's
connect, like
awesome.
right there. Now with Kung
Get
Fu
your, like-
action grip. Okay.
Get your
Wait,
Iron Man.
Hey,
like-
Wanch, you just said like with Kung Fu action grip. Are you good?
You good?
I'm like Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story.
Wanch, you're just karate chopping the air after I asked you if you were okay. Are
Little
you
Winch
good?
is going like this. Like, Yeah, I'm
Daphne,
fine.
You
honestly,
talk to him?
no,
So
I'm-
you get his head in the game?
like you get real low. Can you talk to him?
I
You
love
guys can
the
put-
idea that y'all are doing kung fu because you definitely don't know it. This is ancient Greece.
Oh yeah.
So it's like kung
That's
fu.
true.
It's just like, what are they doing?
Well, I think anywhere where we did kung fu, they would be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"What are they doing?"
Yeah. But at least it have like some context. Yeah. Kardell lowers the pedestal and she looks at each of you, and you can see that there's like an urgency on her face now. And she says, when you begin absorbing these will last for perhaps a day, maybe two. I suggest that you not use them until you are ready to transcend to the next. When you leave here and you go to Odunos, Phoenix will find you. He is drawn to these. Be careful.
Thank you. Truly, there's the kindness you've showed will not be forgotten.
Just know, if you do succeed and you manage to kill the gods, there are dangers beyond this world that you cannot even imagine.
If we managed to kill gods, it will have been things we did not think were possible before either.
You look at her and she has this look on her face like these are things that she has thought possible. She has seen them.
Mhm.
And she nods and she says, he will return soon.
Parents
You
are coming
should go.
home. Everybody go.
Go, 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 cops! Yeah.
leave through any through any archway, and you will find yourself in your next destination.
We owe you a debt we cannot ever repay. Kaidel, thank you.
Repay it by saving Theros.
It'll be done.
But also, do you have like a birthstone? Like, could we come back? Is that a vibe?
She's like, she doesn't know why, but she's like digging this, even though she's like late 40s. And she's just kind of like, oh, we'll talk. She just like turns and leaves.
Branch looks over at Daphne. Is she blushing right now? She's like,
I know.
does Troilus have game?
I'm not looking forward to the ego trip this is going to cause.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Rose walks by, doesn't say a goddamn thing. Character
It
growth.
looks like a
Character growth.
what is it? God,
He doesn't say anything, but he's like show horse walking.
Yeah, what's the dressage?
Dressage.
Yeah. Dressage is by saying nothing.
He like dressages backwards too. He's just like like a little moonwalk.
No, yeah, I get ready to leave, right? We got our stones, we got everything, we head towards an archway.
Is there anything that you want to do before you go through an archway?
Yeah, can I just add a poisoned bottle of wine to my inventory?
Do we need to do another
Sure,
long
you
rest?
weirdo.
Since did you use a spell slot for creation? Do you want to do another?
Yeah, we can rest. Can we? Well, time's not real here, so I
Time's not
didn't
real.
mark my spell slots.
Time
We'll just
time
top everything
isn't
off.
real here. Yeah, I think that's reasonable to not mark your spell slots
Thank you.
because you are like, even though time's not real, she has very much like pushed you out of the house.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dun-na-na-na-na.
Let me look at my character sheet. I don't think so. I think there's anything I need to do before going to bed.
Managing an artificer is so hard, guys. I'm like,
It is.
I'm trying to like organize and trying to like. There's like no easy way to do this.
No. Artificers really like push the concept of a character sheet to its breaking point.
Like
Yeah,
there's so
for
many
sure.
like different things that trigger, and I don't know, and you got to be prepared for.
Yep.
Anyways,
I think Troilus just like turns to the group and be like, "Okay, gang, we've had a wild ride, and yeah, we got our spear and we're making progress, but it did not come easy. I don't know. I have no idea what the world is going to be once we go through that portal. I have no idea what is going to await us on the other side. Phoenix is
Fire and
clearly
brimstone.
run. Yeah, exactly. It really, it could just be all destruction and nothing. So, before we go, man, truly could not have imagined a better team to have to deal with this. I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. I love you all. Okay.
Yeah. This has been a gift. And Shushua, I just want you to know that I intend to take that spear you're holding and slaughter every last god that ever interfered in Theros. If you have a problem with that, you are going to have to strike me down.
Do you want to attune to it then?
No, you could use. You got it for now.
Is Daphne all talk? is Daphne all talk?
Daphne's all talk. Then it's like, oh wait, I have to get in melee range with my 44 hit points.
No, I just
Daphne's
thought
like,
it.
I will kill everyone you've ever loved. Okay. Cool. Good talk. Like, okay, do you want my knife? No.
No. No, you can have it for now. I just thought I'd get that conversation out of the way.
You could have it for now. What does that mean?
I'm just saying.
Anybody else wants to be the one to stab Phoenix? Let me know. Otherwise,
I would actually really love to stab Phoenix, but I'll just do it with like a regular knife or something, and then you can follow up with like the actual.
No.
Maybe I'll wait till he's dead and then stab him.
Yes, that's the order of operations. Yeah, hit him with the
Okay.
death spear and then stab him. God.
Okay.
And whatever happens, happens.
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 That's my saying now. Like, that's my news. That's Wanch's. Want nothing and never be disappointed. Whatever happens, happens.
Wancher, are you all right?
Oh,
You good?
You good?
I'm surviving.
But are you
Hey.
thriving?
We'll be
No.
thriving.
Wanting things has got me into this position, and you know what? Maybe I just don't need to want things so much. Maybe I just need to go with the flow. So, if something dies, maybe it dies, but maybe it doesn't too. I don't gotta want things so hard.
Wanch, I'm sure you'll feel better when we reunite you with your brother, and we'll make sure that happens as soon as we can.
Yeah,
But if it doesn't happen, and that's okay too.
but it will.
But
It could not. I'm dead on the inside.
That is more concerning than anything else that's ever happened so far.
I mean, we technically are. So
Actually, yeah. Literally, you guys might be. Why did you eat? Do you guys still feel hunger? And we're
Yes.
now discussing their bodily
Yeah, I
functions
was
as
hungry.
we walk through the gate.
yeah,
So you get hungry.
we're like, oh
but you-
shit, Daddy's home.
But do you need,
we gotta go.
do you need to sleep as well? Like, what's the vibe there? Are you guys?
I don't know, but
getting
I'm
tired?
not putting on one of those returned masks.
Yeah, no. That feels excessive.
Wait, we gotta wear those masks?
No, we're not.
Because you
Oh.
guys didn't escape. Erebos knows you all left.
I'd rather have escaped. This makes me feel like a narc.
I mean, yeah,
Wouldn't you
but
be
we're
under Phoenix's control though, as a return?
Yes, the returned are under Phoenix's control.
so. I mean,
Back to
that's
square one.
that's like more narc. We're like double
Yeah, you're right.
agents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, this is ancient Greek. I don't know what narc stands for, but I understand.
It feels derisive. It's like, I don't know what it means, but it feels bad. All right.
So we're all good. We all agreed on the plan of action. Kill Phoenix, find the brother, kill all the other gods.
I mean, maybe not in that order. Maybe find Anvil first, then kill Phoenix.
I'm sure
'Cause
Phoenix will find us before we can find.
I mean, but
Anvil.
to a certain degree, I would like to see what survivors are out there. I don't. I would
don't
like to
think
have
we're
something
running out
worth
of time.
saving. Also fair.
All right. So the group of you step between these pillars when you're ready.
Mhm.
And you feel, you don't see it, but you do feel like this sort of shimmer of energy, almost as though stepping through a very slow moving waterfall. And you go from light to dim and dark and gloomy within a matter of moments, within an intake of breath. We're gonna also pop out to break
Nice.
so I can set up a map.
I was gonna say this is perfect timing. I was like, yeah. I'm also
Cool.
out of water, so perfect.
We will be right back. Bye.
See you all so soon.
Fun.
Fun.
Oh God, I hate it every
Yeah,
time.
it's
I do.
good.
2020 fun,
Yeah.
baby.
Baby, there's like a fly in here.
Yeah, that's what you did. You gave yourself a plague by saying it.
No, it was like a
That's
little
kind of
fruit fly.
rude.
Yeah, don't be rude, Masood.
Sorry, I watched the Rick and Morty
I'm a
episode
rude
about
boy.
Maroon Boy. That's where it comes from.
Isn't it?
That's
Well,
why mine's
actually,
okay,
'cause-
Katie May, because people all the time go, okay, Katie May.
Okay.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's,
always
it's
thought it was
like a
just like-
beleaguered sigh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a review. You know,
Like, okay, Katie, man.
like
I was like one of
Katie
those.
May's okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Maroon
Yeah.
Boy actually does come from that because there's a phrase in Urdu called badmash, which is like kind of like a mischievous, like kind of like a miscreant kind of phrase.
Oh.
And so like I would call it like a badmash bacha as like a kid. Like he's up to like crazy things, like shenanigans. So it kind of relates to like rude boy. So rude boy.
I
Also-
thought that it was because you like ska.
I did have a ska phase. It's
I fucking knew it.
multi-layered. Yeah.
Fucking knew it. I was like, this boy likes ska.
I had a place. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Sonic Boom 6 recently, and that's been great. That's UK ska, and it's a lot better.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I listened to a little ska. I just realized the words that came out of my mouth. If I had a opinion of what country has better ska. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Cool.
that's been
Just like most
Cool.
conversations.
Can't wait to that. Sorry.
Yeah, I get that a lot. It's
What a
an
great-
okay Masood moment right now.
This is
Um,
a good
Great
part.
conversation.
Good part if you're, watching the stream live to just go check the election right now while Masood makes jokes. And
Do you want me to do
That's what
another
everyone
TED
else
Talk
was
that-
doing while Masood
That's what I was
talking.
doing.
We were all quietly looking at like New York
Just
Times, being like, okay.
Oh yeah, just like okay, I gotta
Okay.
do quick math. This one's a little bit different. Which one do you think is?
Carlos and I were hosting a separate TTRPG election show
Yeah.
during Masood's
Just like,
ska.
okay. Well,
I
she-
actually
she-
I like that. I like the idea. Let's make that a game. It's like I have to do an improvised speech, and however long I'm talking is when you have to run a D&D campaign.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta close this. I gotta close this
gotta-
tab,
you just close
guys.
it
Yeah, I should also do that.
I'm just closing
Yeah.
that
Okay,
one.
we're both gonna
two,
close the election tab,
three,
and we're not gonna look at
four.
it until.
all of the election tabs came.
All of the election tabs, guys. All of them.
All of
And
them.
You
if
know
it
what?
gives you any
Just for
comfort,
you, I'll
Yeah.
close Pinterest too.
Oh.
at Twitter if you're crazy.
What's the board you were working on currently on Pinterest? You were working on a board.
I was just looking at dresses,
But
but not like fantasy dresses. I'm like, yeah, I want that in my D&D character. I was doing that.
how organized are you on Pinterest? Do you have like a ton of boards, or are you just like all pins, like the same board?
I have like character boards for like each D&D character I play, where I save aesthetics and stuff too. So I guess somewhat specific, but I have things just called like Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice Fashion Rage, where I just put every cool look that I'd love to see in DDN on there. And so then when I have to explain an outfit really quick when I'm DMing, I just like click on that page and I'm like, yes, it's an orange dress, and then I can just do it. So
That's commitment. That's commitment to your game. I'm like, I wouldn't even think to use that. Like
The only
Commitment
thing I have
to the
is,
outfits
my-
of your NPCs. Truly.
what
I
do you
just have my
Sarah?
hot elf folder. That's it.
Yeah, hot
The
elf
hot
folder.
elves.
What-
Yes.
Just
My-
like
So one of my players loves elves, and I created a special folder just so I could pepper my campaign with hot elves, and I just have pictures that I will just pull up in Roll20 of just these hot elves, which are they're all like C drama characters, because I feel like that's like very much an elvish look. Like like
mhm.
I mean, look at
I see
Tolkien, look at how they designed the elves for Lord of the Rings. Like they totally took some stuff from that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just have like a bunch of like pictures, and so
I
I've already
actually-
fall in love with one, and she's determined to save him from himself.
Yeah.
Can you
So-
wait? So do you have to save them to your computer and then upload them to Roll20, or can you like drag them straight from Pinterest?
You can't drag them straight from Pinterest.
Damn, that needs to be a
That would-
feature though.
That's
That
an
would be
updated.
amazing.
We'll add that in the community.
Yo,
But
where's our
actually-
Pinterest integration?
Yeah.
So Lonnie, this actually I like that you
I
bring
want
this up, because
Notion integration.
I wonder if Gerald Tolkien was inspired by like different, like, because we know, like, if you look back
By his
in, like,
favorite
Sam-
Pinterest?
drama?
Where are you
No,
going with
no.
this?
But like orcs and like Uruk-hai, like clearly he like did it in like a racist fashion. Were elves in a similar way, like kind of in the idea of like an Orientalism of like these like forgotten
Oh.
shores, like they're fairer than us. They have like this like Eastern wisdom that man does not understand.
You know
Like
what?
I wonder if that's an analysis you could put on Tolkien of like
It-
elves.
It probably is. I'm going to tell you that you're about to get into a big fight on in our game.
Oh.
So
Oh.
So we
I
should
don't
put our
know-
weapons out.
Oh, we should, sorry.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say
I'm
big
ready to
fight,
do another
like-
thesis.
no, I don't. We don't have time.
Oh, okay. Because I really wanted to get into my Harry Potter versus Larry Potter rabbit hole that I went down through. Like I went through all the
Wait.
lawsuits that J.K. Rowling has had, and like all the stuff she's stolen and got sued, and everyone who tried suing her lost money. Like had to pay her legal fees. It's
Wait. Larry Potter? What is
Larry Potter
No,
and the Muggles.
stop.
No,
Stop.
no.
This is a tab I'm gonna add to my list of things.
You can
talk about this if you switch over to the Odinus map.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
You still can't talk about it.
I
What?
can't.
What?
I lied.
Block.
Sorry. I'm sorry I
Block
lied
card.
about that.
Okay, where are we? Where am I?
I'm having a delightful time.
This is a gigantic map.
I told you it was. I said I was sorry.
There.
How big is this map?
It's way too big.
I know it's too big. I said I was sorry. Where
Like
are
it
you
took
going?
me a while to find us.
Where are you go? What are you doing?
We have
I
fun.
said I was sorry.
Oh my god. I just
What?
said
What's
"oh my
wrong?
god" 15 times while my
What's
mic was
wrong?
muted.
You don't
Just
like it?
pondering how large this map
I'm
was.
gonna zoom out
Which-
so the people.
Do you actually only have 37 hit points?
No, I don't know why my
what
token
it
doesn't
shows.
update.
Mm.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
You should
Okay, one
delete
sec.
it and re-drop it down.
One sec. Yeah.
Yes. Robot went 37 hit points. It's like an
Oh my
aluminum
God.
can.
I'm upset. Which is so funny because I didn't that's so weird. Because I pulled it directly from your page.
Mm.
Can't believe this. Rude.
Oh, someone said that you can post the image link into chat. Roger
Mm.
Roger B said.
There you
and it'll
go.
work.
I hope you're happy.
I am happy.
Oh, you're EC 16 now too. Bloop.
Oh, 63. Nice.
What if I? Oh,
I'll test that. I'll see if it works for Pinterest.
Ripshies.
Put it in
Let's
the
see if
chat.
this
What do you-
random member.
What is this a Pinterest?
Pinterest.
Katie Mae, do you know where Pinterest is? Can you? Do you need me to send you a link for it, or do you have
No,
it open?
I'll be
in-
okay.
you have it open in
Okay,
like
it
20
doesn't populate though, but the link is there. But that doesn't.
I figured it out, and it's because for some reason your token wasn't representing your character sheet, but it does now. So
Mm.
Oh, X. Okay, image. Okay, let me try.
click it. Confirm external link. What is this? Wow, a thing. Thank you.
I'm trying to test my.
You need the brackets, no space.
It worked.
Did it?
Look, that's the
Oh.
goat that inspired Daphne's horns from my Pinterest.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's rad. I didn't know you could do that. We all learned something today.
God, we should definitely know how to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We should. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Very cool.
I would like to kill the monster, please.
Which
Yes,
monster?
how do we-
Which
killed
one? Yeah, which? There's so
Them.
many.
How many does your character see?
None.
That's the
None
first question.
monsters.
That's not
it's
true.
a bunch. It's a bunch of monsters.
I
Is
see
there a
one.
type of?
I see
I
one
see
of those
one, I see
things
one.
again.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
killing
yeah, yeah.
those.
Can I roll eyes to see if I see them? Or
yeah.
how do you play this game?
Yeah, you can roll eyes.
roll eyes.
Perception.
there's
Can
no
y'all do
dynamic line, yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
All right. So before we roll eyes,
Okay.
I hope this catches on. Hey, also, you know what else needs to catch on? Miss
Relinquishing
points.
control.
How come we don't do miss points? We do hit
What are-
points. Miss
What are
points.
miss points?
Every time you miss.
hate you.
Every time.
But
you
like,
miss.
Well,
What-
it
but
actually
like-
happens in like Monster of the Week. That's actually how you level up in Monster
Right,
of the
like,
Week. It's every time you fail
like-
a roll, you mark experience.
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
every time you miss
What-
or every time you roll.
No,
No, every time you fail a roll.
don't make a check.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
And
a
like
good
Right.
mechanic.
that's how you level up is by failing.
Which makes sense though, because it's like you're learning from your mistakes. Like it's a whole
Yes.
whole thing. I like that.
And you would get better because it averages rolls. So yeah, okay, cool. I just invented that, guys.
You did.
You did, little buddy. That was the voice you used on me.
Yeah. You don't need to coach this man to give him
You
credit.
did.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Okay, so what's up? What are we doing? Rolling for eyes?
Nothing. Yeah, we're rolling for eyes. That's the thing we're doing.
All right.
All of us?
Hungry
Okay.
eyes.
Oh God, I don't like that.
Don't look what?
Don't like turn orders. You have made. I hope you know this. You have made I want you to take this with the much respect as I want to put on that. You've made me dread combat. I used to be like, oh, combat, and now I'm like, oh, please, no more combat. Let's just have good role play moments and like real deep emotional depth. Please don't make me. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to kill people.
Don't be sad.
I'm the opposite. I'm combat. Destroy things.
Yeah. Don't sleep little baby creatures. So you'll be fine.
Oh yeah. Oh, no.
Except for
We're all level 10 now. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. There's only 2 monsters here that
This
you
is
should
cursed.
slightly worry about.
I'm going to immediately abuse
This is too much power. You're immediately abusing it.
Kitty May.
Carlos, will you scroll down?
Oh, I don't know why
on chat.
it doesn't scroll down. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's what Little Winch looks like. He's like.
I like it, a little sweater.
So how do you do that? You put in an X. What's the X? And then the image. What's the X stand for though?
I don't know. I think you might just be able to do it in parentheses, but I will roll initiative now like a good lad instead of just
thank you,
planning
lads.
planning my clown actions.
All right.
I got a 5, so I can go back to clowning.
Yeah, that sounds about right for you.
Yeah.
I clicked my token.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't populate though. Let me try again. Ooh.
Okay.
No, I did. I must have accidentally clicked it off of it or something.
Sure.
No, you can give me back my other number. I don't want to.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Nah, that's better
Oh,
for
that
you.
was bad.
Don't worry about it. I got a 5. I want to be
Okay,
an honest.
I'll put you in there as a 5. I hope
Let
you're
me be an
happy.
honest lad.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, calm the
Frick.
Shut up.
Calm your
God,
fricks.
I fucking hate y'all.
Katie May, you are definitely on Pinterest right now. I saw you. I saw your eyes dart left and right, and you got happy. I know you're on Pinterest right now.
I was looking at my next meme. Chad, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I won't do this anymore.
I want you to remember this next time you are the one who is DMing.
I know. I'm the next DM, and I'm gonna
And
fucking.
I'm
suffer
the
for it.
chuckle fuck,
Yeah,
fucking
I
around
know.
playing Stardew Valley
fuck, I
during
did it
your
wrong way.
stuff.
So you
I
do need the
know.
X. It starts the command. He says.
I think so. Yeah.
They say.
There we go.
I actually really like that. I think it's really cute. Okay, so perception rolls. Let me take a look at what y'all see.
Not
A
a
lot.
damn
No,
thing.
y'all see.
Oh,
a lot.
I also. Oh, whoops. I'm so sorry. Please fire me.
What?
I just realized I rolled performance, not perception.
I got a 4 perception. What do I see, Papa?
So everybody with under 16 perception sees that you have warped into this area, this large, expansive area, this wasteland of stone, and there is a pervasive rain, a dull, drumming rain, and what appears before you to be this massive black tree covered in cobwebs and sort of a green algae from this almost gelatinous type pool that surrounds it. Everybody with above 16 perception can see and hear the sort of the rustling and the moving of creatures, many of them, some very large, that are milling about this area. It seems to be some manner of a camp, a military camp, but it is lacking in the order and discipline of most military camps that you would necessarily be used to, Troilus. It just seems to be a menagerie of monstrous creatures.
Excellent background music choice as well. I'm
Thank
really
you.
enjoying this vibe.
Please appreciate me and my 2,000 pixel maps.
Yeah, because I'm the only one who got above a 16. So I think I clocked the differences of it. And can I have gone into a rage before we entered the space? Can we say that?
Unlikely.
Okay, then cool. Then that is. Otherwise, I do nothing. Just with that knowledge, just say, all right, eyes up.
If you can justify it narratively,
Yeah.
I will consider it.
I don't think I can. I
Okay,
really like.
well-
I don't know if Kaidel didn't tell us we were going into a battlefield. They just.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's see. So you are 75 feet. You can tell this,
Mhm.
Troilus, that you are 75 feet yourself from the nearest adversary, but Daphne is only 50 feet from it. And as she lands a little wobbly
Mhm.
from the portal sort of transportation, the teleportation magic, she is looking around, not entirely having all of her bearings, and she's not ready. She's not necessarily lucid. And
I'm
this
fixing my makeup.
creature
My
has
jewelry on my head.
yeah, this creature, long-limbed, jagged teeth full of those orb-like eyes,
This dude.
emaciated form with these ribs that pierce the skin, and this sort of like wheeze as it tries to climb along the top of ruined buildings and hills.
All right, stay together as a group. All right, come on now, everyone, back to center.
Yeah, it does not appear to have noticed you.
Cool.
Do we need to stealth?
I believe it's Wanch is at. Are we in initiative order? Should we act accordingly or?
So far I did roll the closest creatures to you in initiative order.
Yeah.
When they notice you, they will take that form in initiative order, but none of them have noticed you yet.
Awesome. Yes. All right, everyone, come on, gather close. Okay. All right. This is terrifying.
What?
Do we know where to go?
Here, I'll just shout for Phoenix and he'll show up.
Nope. Let's not do
No.
that. Let's not give away our position. You remember that
Little
big?
Winch is like,
You remember that we saw?
An incredible
Yeah.
idea. This might be your best yet.
oh, thank you.
You guys remember
you.
that time we went to that woman's house and she gave us her boat to give back to her cousin?
Yeah, we
And
stole
she
our
had-
food.
No, she gave us the bread bowls.
Oh man,
But
Wanch
before then,
hasn't felt feelings in a long time, but he hates her so much.
well, before we got there, remember that thing we fought with eyes for teeth?
Yeah.
One of those is right
Kick
over
its
there.
ass. Oh.
There's one that's like kind of far away in that distance. Like,
Okay.
yeah. Let's be careful and
You forget, Troilus, I've already died. Unkillable.
yes.
I don't
but
think
there's
any of us forgot. Like,
you've died
Just-
once,
It's
yes.
happened.
But that means like I can't die again because I'm already dead.
Well,
So
well,
She's died
come at me,
twice.
monsters.
Here's the
What?
thing,
You've
Daphne.
Died twice.
But we don't
have
know
died
if you
twice.
die, if your consciousness leaves you, if you
Mhm.
you can, because you can feel, right? So potentially you could be alive and just be in eternal pain.
yeah,
So, like,
Daphne, do you believe in ghosts? Say yes.
Yeah.
Do we still have the compass? Or is
That's when
that
you
gone now?
ban. Do you believe in ghosts? Say yes.
yeah. Do we
Do
still
you
have the
still have the
compass?
compass? Or is that gone?
Wanch does still have the compass, but you also know that the compass existed to point you in the direction of the entrance to the underworld,
Mhm.
as well as mark areas that the sunstones could be found 3 years ago. You already know the location for 6 of the sunstones, 4 of them in particular.
It's just pointing at the 4 of us, just over.
It's just a picture of Winch shrugging.
Is there any? Oh, I don't know. I did 14 perception. Are we out? Is this like? Is there a pathway out that we can see of this area, or is it all just encompassed?
Yeah, you can't really see a pathway out. You are surrounded by these sort of jagged, gnarled mountains, but everything is just gray dust being pounded into flatness by the rain.
Lance could fly, but he would be seen.
They would spot him immediately.
Where are we again? What's the name of this town? I don't remember.
I don't think we know.
No, it was Onus.
Onus?
Well, do we know where that is?
Onus,
You know
guys.
this. Yeah.
I don't
You know that you're in
where
Odinos.
Oh, no.
Odin knows.
Oh.
But do we know where like that is, like on the map?
That hamster is so funny on stream.
You
I just
you
looked on
know
stream and it's there.
you know that it is north of Melitus, and
Oh, okay.
what direction is this? West of Akros, like
see
directly
it.
west of Akros.
Okay.
So are we headed south? Is that
No,
where-
you are in the city of Odinos.
We are where we need to be. We just need
Oh,
to
we're in a
get
city.
Phoenix's attention.
Yeah.
Is this what is this tree in front of us?
The tree, give me 1 second. The tree that you see in front of you is this gnarled black oak covered in, like I said, cobwebs. There are no leaves upon it. There's no life left in it. It seems to be just nestled in the center of this like sort of gelatinous green algae pool. There seem to be these small green like ghost lights that have collected amongst its roots.
You see that I think everyone else in the party sees that the staff that Daphne's holding, like lights in flame at the tip, and she's just staring at that tree, and she goes, "I want him to know we're here."
Anybody is free to make me a religion or history check.
Please.
Religion or history?
Oh, good.
I'm not a religion baby.
Trilus?
Oh, sorry. I dropped a chocolate chip covered in peanut butter in my keyboard and I was stuck trying to get it out. It took a lot of my attention. I was paying attention, but
Were you stuck because of
thank
the
you
peanut
for
butter? Or were
yeah,
you
the
stuck-
peanut butter and the chocolate
Really?
chip size was like just like perfectly right in between my shift and enter key. Let me get my character sheet up and roll.
Cool.
So
I just
strange.
being radical honesty is one of my resolution for
I like it.
2021. Let's see. Let's do. God, both are bad. Let's just do
Yeah.
religion. It's 11.
I think Shishua has the best chance of like recognizing this tree. You know that it is significant to Phoenix, but you don't remember why.
Oh, hang on. Let me see something real quick. Do I have that? What level is this?
What are we looking at?
Oh well, never mind. It's gonna take too long to cast.
Sorry, I have my mic muted because my boyfriend's doing
I was
the
looking up a
dishes.
spell, but no,
What?
it's gonna take too long to cast.
What is he doing?
Oh, I'm just cleaning the kitchen.
At 12:28.
2021.
I love it.
Okay, so does anyone have any inspirations of plans? Or else Daphne's gonna start causing trouble, and I don't think you would love that, but I will resort to that.
I think we're here somewhere. Right? Like there's a reason where maybe like explore, find out what's in these huts. Are there people around? Like, and maybe I think that's like Troyus's vibe is like, all right, okay, there's a lot of new stuff. I think right now, goal one, let's gather information. Let's do a reconnaissance. Let's find out what's happening. Sort of figure out the state of things. But above all, let's not be seen. Let's try to play this smart because I mean I'm itching for a fight. I just want to stay fighting. You know what I mean? I want to be ready for when Phoenix arrives.
That's true. Shishua will go invisible with the cloak.
Great idea. Perfect.
Love this. It definitely gets sad.
Oh.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go try and investigate one of the huts.
I was gonna say, like, there's some spaces like here we could try and look, or like even if you want to inch our way around to like this space, I think that might be a better vantage point. Yeah.
Okay. So
Shack.
I'm gonna go ahead, and if we're sneaking over to that house, pinging
Mhm.
it. If
Yeah.
we're sneaking over to this place, I am going to go ahead and cast yeah, because this will obscure their sight. And I would like to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Insect Plague on the thing we're trying to pass by, the tall, spindly boy. As we walk over, you're muted, TK.
How does it obscure their sight?
I thought I was dropping the explanation in chat. I was not. There we go. So it's very vague. It says lightly obscured.
Will it also draw their attention?
Does
I mean-
also say the sphere becomes difficult terrain. So if it's enough insects to become difficult to move through, I think it's safe to say that that would also obscure vision.
I think that's reasonable. So it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Got to be to 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
12. Let me see real quick whether or not it has any immunities. It doesn't. It has not perceived you. It is surrounded by this insect plague. What does the insect plague look like? Does it look the same as it used to?
But hulks out. I think it's like a little more like cursed and a little bit more like undead.
Mhm. It just
I
like
think
forms
it's-
a hand. It's like, stop, don't touch.
No, I
No.
think it's very like like beforehand it was just like a swarm of bugs, but this now feels like a plague, like a locust plague. Like
Okay.
death is arriving.
It has no reason to open its mouth.
Are we the Four Horsemen?
But I do need you to roll on your wild magic.
Oh God, yeah.
Sorry, what did you say, Silani?
I said, are we the Four Horsemen? Daphne's.
Daphne's a
Baby.
fucking about to be. She's so mad.
She ain't fucking
Um,
around.
I got a 17.
17. You're
I'm
good.
strong.
Yeah. So what are we on now? 3?
3.
Is it reset per
Yeah.
like battle, or is it like?
I leave it up to TK to decide.
I usually go until it hits.
And then I think 3 is right.
All right, and then I'm walking over
Fucking around.
where I think we're trying to stealth walk over to that hut.
Yeah. I'd still
Um,
like to take point. I think
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, I definitely, yeah. Especially after you say it like that, I would much rather take.
I don't understand.
do you want us all to roll stealth checks?
What do you mean?
Katie-
Yes,
Katie May
I
has-
love that.
Katie May has 44 hit points. Okay,
Yeah,
I will.
They're the angriest hit points you ever did see.
I literally have
Fucking
more
okay.
than twice her life. You could.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Wait, what
Did I get any
happened?
Kind of advantage for being invisible?
So funny.
You know what?
Oh,
Oh, baby,
no.
I'm gonna use lucky.
Incredible.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Do I get advantage for being invisible at all?
Yeah.
That doesn't help me though. Cause
No, it does not help you.
Sorry.
At one bit.
Yeah.
Let me see something.
Let me see if there's something else I can do.
I can't.
Wow.
I can't use a luck point. I can't give a luck point to Shushua,
Oh,
right?
I do have something. Hold on.
I don't think you can.
That's okay.
I know we've joked about it in the past, but
No, it's all right.
man, what happened to those 7?
Oh, baby, I will take that. That's a natural 20.
I'm gonna spend 4 sorcery points so that Solani can add 2d4.
No.
Hey,
Wait.
fun thing. I have insect plague too as part of my tempest. I just realized that.
We're gonna cause some trouble together.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
Incredible.
What were you doing for me?
I'm gonna give you an 8 to that roll. So you are now up to 11. So at least we're all above 10.
Above 10. Yeah.
Thank you. Wait, you
Oh.
can do that?
Just
I
checking
spent
some
4 sorcery points.
passive perception.
Well, actually, how many do you have now at level
I have 10 now.
Ooh.
And check this passive perception. Ooh,
Guys, I can make
somebody's
these, like,
passive
little
perception is that.
cannons and like
So let
leave them and they
me.
detonate.
What?
I also
Yeah.
have destructive wave.
I don't
I
know
love
if you
being a
want to
tempest
use that
player.
roll. It doesn't.
This is so fun.
I feel like that roll.
Seems like a bad roll.
It seems like bad. It seems like you want to redo that roll.
Honestly, that roll seems like it should go to detention.
You better
It's not
stop
bad.
this.
It's like it's not that good.
I'm done with both of you.
Oh, that looks like a good roll.
All right.
I would do
Yeah.
that one for sure.
All right. So, of all of this tomfoolery, only one creature notices you, and
Wow.
it is this minotaur.
Where?
Wait, can you ping it one more time? Oh, in the darkness, the one that we can't see. I love it.
Wait,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know where it is.
Fortunately,
Hit
yeah,
shift.
he doesn't.
Oh, there. Wait.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, he's hanging out here. He's up here in the corner. It doesn't matter. You guys can't see him yet, but Katie May.
It's okay.
You all can't see him yet, but he has noticed some of the like rustling from just walking. He doesn't see Troilus. He does notice Katie May, Wanch, and Daphne, Wanch, and Shushua.
Items in a series. The joke part of me wanted to think of another name for Solani. I was gonna say the Twitter handle, like Mistress Verse. Katie May, Wanch, and Mistress Verse.
I hate you more than anything. So, as
We
you're
move up to this
walking
house?
around here, yeah, move.
Okay.
Go ahead and move yourselves up to this little shed.
Dun, 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 dun,
As
dun,
you're
dun.
moving along, you
Dun,
can
dun, dun, dun.
see this sort of there's something in this tree that's sort of like shifting. The tree it is, and on the wind there are this sort of like pained groans. Who has the lowest stealth? Wanch. When you glance over at the tree, you can see that it is a culmination of sort of ruined ashy bodies that are making up the trunk of this tree. It seems to be a tree constructed of writhing corpses.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Isn't that in the
So
movie Antichrist.
maybe good you didn't set it on fire, but
Oh, I'm
also
gonna.
maybe you should have to put them out of their misery.
Oh, Daphne will. It is just a matter of how
So-
when she gets bored.
So when you get up to this small shed, you see that it seems to be some kind of sleeping quarters. There is a small stall, a lot of moldy, dirty hay, some rags. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be much in here. It's likely that one of the creatures that is stalking this camp is using it as a sleeping quarters.
Are there any mirrors in here?
No mirrors.
Okay.
What is it about Daphne, Shushua, and Wanch that gives away your position to this Minotaur?
Probably Daphne talking. Just, okay, I'm gonna set the tree on fire. I think it's about time we send a message that we are not to be trifled with.
Oh, what if he has no connection to the tree? What if it's just like why would he even care about a stupid tree?
He'll notice.
Maybe we shouldn't be talking. She whispers really loud.
Troilus is inched around the building to like move on ahead, and it's like doesn't realize how loudly they're talking because he
Oh,
thought that they would follow him,
no.
but you guys are still like back there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes. Ooh, yikes.
Ooh, bazoo.
Whoa, where'd it go? Why isn't it there?
I've never been able to see it, so I don't think it ever existed.
The Minotaur was in our hearts all along.
Mm-mm. It was a 20 and it's going to be a 20 again. I don't care. You guys can see it. So
I'm trying to be really good and not look at the Twitch while I'm in this combat.
Yeah, same.
you better
Yeah.
not.
I don't care. I want
Okay.
all the information.
Dude, you also produce this show. Like you're doing.
I
all
just
the
want
things.
more information.
Let me see real quick how
If I could
far.
see into your heads, I would.
What the
I put a,
fuck?
put a little
I just
window up
need
here
more
just to see my
information.
thoughts.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I just didn't realize how square
this bad
my
boy
forehead
has.
is.
You can hear the clomp of these hooves as they smash against this packed earth. You can hear one of the minotaurs is gunning for you, and he is investigating.
Do I
Um,
hear everybody hears it or just Troilus?
Oh, everyone hears it.
Not
Troilus,
bad.
since he was the hidden one, he'll probably get like he could probably see it first, but yeah, you can.
Daphne goes, Troilus, stop stamping so loud. Oh,
Can I wait,
Yeah.
can I hear it? Can I tell how far it is from just by hearing alone?
You can tell how far it is. You won't be able to cast it. It's about 25 feet.
I don't have time to cast.
Yeah, it's about 30 feet. So you won't be able to get anything off on it just because it is higher up than you in the turn order, so you don't get any surprise rounds or anything on it. All right.
Does this
Hey.
shack have a door?
No, it's pretty much just like a shed with walls.
Oh, okay.
So you can go inside if you'd like, but
It's not gonna do us any good if he already knows where we are. Did you already cast Insect Plague on the other one?
yeah, just to
Yeah, but-
distract it.
Okay, cool.
This bad
I
boy.
am creating one of my cannons right now.
how long does it take?
It's just an action.
Oh,
Then
It's
Yeah.
detonate.
And I will say this creature was able to move 40 feet and it's going to move within melee range the rest of the way of Troilus. And that will be its entire action because I don't believe it has a bonus action.
pump. I just see another like a massive minotaur. Is there any
Yeah.
how to describe it? Troilus wants to see if Fenix made allies in order to make his job easier. Is there any like denotions or markings of Mogus on this individual, or I mean, I can make a perception check on my turn to see that, or
Yeah, you'll have to make a perception check on your turn because you are in the thick of battle now. It will take like that might cost you an action since you are within melee range of this creature. If you were
Perfect.
further away, it'd be different.
yeah, gotcha.
All right, Wanch, you said that you are using an action to create your cannon?
Yeah.
And it'll be ready next action? Any bonus actions or anything?
No. I do not have any bonus actions.
All right. That Wolf Strider is not in it. That's not in it. That's not in it.
We don't see
Shushua.
him, right? We don't see him coming.
No, you can definitely see him now that he's
Oh.
within melee range.
Oh, okay. So everyone sees him? Everyone sees him coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this like cannon and then go run to the other side, but being careful like not to be seen. Like over here, out of his sight, I guess.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
I relinquish.
He is not taller than the shed, so he cannot see you. You're out of his line of sight.
Gotcha.
Shushua, it is your turn.
Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? What am I doing?
It is drizzling raining, but it is not storming.
Let's see. I'm tempted to cast silence, but I know that will prevent Daphne from casting. I will whisper to Daphne, should I cast silence? That way we can.
Silently, you say no. You shake
Yes.
your head.
Okay, then they're gonna hear us fighting. Let's see.
I want everybody to know we're here.
You got a scorched earth policy. You're really
That's a
yeah.
terrible, terrible.
Daphne with the scorched earth policy worth 44 hit points.
What the hell do I want to do? It's a good fucking question. Oh god, I want to save that. You know what? I'm just gonna go for. I'm just gonna do. Oh, increases, so it's gonna be 2d8. I'm gonna just do a sacred flame on it.
Nice.
Just gonna test the waters a little bit. How high is the top of the shed?
It's about 9 feet.
9 feet. Okay. So
Yeah. The Minotaur cannot see over it.
can I hop up there?
Can you hop 9 feet? Can,
Actually, no,
yeah, if you're gonna climb, it'll take half your action. That's no problem.
You
Just
know, I'm
like
just going to
grab
scoot
the lip and pull
over-
yourself up.
Let's scoot over here, and then I'm just gonna do a little sacred flame at it.
Okay.
Just
Do I need to cast a saving throw?
it
Cast a
is-
saving throw.
Yes, cast. a
Can you
saving throw.
believe that?
It's okay.
That's all right. We've been off break for a
Tired.
little bit. We'll get
Tired
back
of this show. I quit.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
What do you gotta be?
16.
Oh, that means it. Okay.
Meets a pizza. Dang.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Meets it, beats it.
There you go. There's my turn. Do I have any bonuses I want to do? Do I have
All
any
right.
bonuses? You know what? I'm just gonna duck right back behind the behind this, and that's it.
Awesome. I'm
But
going
I just went,
to...
pew!
What's
All
next to
right.
Daphne? This tiny little fire circle.
I don't know
that's
what
my,
that
that's
is.
my cannon.
That's your
Oh,
cannon.
Oh,
that's your
it's
cannon.
cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
can
love it.
detonate it.
I was like, Daphne's not a fireball.
Just like
Is that a
casually
knife?
waiting.
Is
Yeah.
that a knife? No.
Oh, Daphne, what do you got? A fireball. Okay, Troilus.
My turn.
Sorry, Troilus is in front of Daphne.
I
I
will.
apologize. I'll never let this happen again.
Cool. I'm going to go into a rage with my bonus action. I'm going to
What song plays when you go into a rage?
uh
What's your rage? What's your rage?
do you
song?
want to know?
Killing in the name of-
It's actually
Into the Dark by Death.
I was gonna say it's
Death Cab for Cuties.
no. I know it exactly. Oh, 1 second.
Only time.
Want to be a
One,
rock star by
2,
Nickelback?
2, 4, 5. Everybody in the house.
Oh no. It's actually, guys.
Jump
it's
driving.
Did I
Bring
Ever
You In.
Love You from Good Times by Willie Nelson. It's
Wow.
Did I ever really love you?
No, it's Rainbow Connection by Kermit.
Did I ever really care?
Wrong. It's Bob with the Bob by Kid Rock. Come on.
It's Dancing
Bow with the
Queen by
bob.
Oh,
ABBA.
you guys got it. You guys knew it. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So I'm gonna go into a rage. I'm just looking at some of the stuff. I want to see. Was inspired? No one's taken any damage, right?
Not yet.
Nah, we're
Not yet.
good.
So there's no need for. So I use my bonus action to do that. I'm going to then recklessly attack on
Yeah.
this one to give advantage.
Recklessly attack him.
All
Do
right,
it.
and I will just
Smooch him.
get a big old smooch. Got a natural 27 on that advantage.
Hey, do it.
And then I will also, so I do 11 points of damage through there. And then I'm casting a Divine Smite, or I'm using a Divine Smite level 1.
Yeah, do it.
So that's 11 plus 9, 20. I do 20 damage. And then,
Did you crit?
and
No. You did.
I did crit.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think you can't crit on, Smite can't crit, right?
No.
Like there's not like, you don't roll 2 Smite die.
No. Attack
then-
damage only.
Because I attacked this one, I want to use my Ancestral Protectors.
Okay.
And so I I like to imagine it is Troilus like pops out of the corner of it in front of this Minotaur before he gets any closer to the sound, and just like rushes up forward, his shield in one hand, spear in the other, closing the distance. And then as it glows, he like cuts across the Minotaur, like blinding him a little bit with the magic. And then the next thing, the Minotaur is looking up, and there's a gang of ethereal Lagona centaurs standing around Troilus, in between him and the rest of the party. Because what they do is they enforce disadvantage on anyone who isn't me if they attack them. At least this Minotaur. If this Minotaur attacks anyone else, they'll have disadvantage on it. Okay. And they have advantage against me because I recklessly attack them. But yeah.
Right. What are you doing for your next attack?
I'm attacking again. Gonna hit it one more time.
Cool. Are you using your spear or your javelin?
Oh, they're truly the exact same stat. They're 100% the exact. Are you asking
but are
if I'm
they
using
the same?
Are you
But
using
are
my
they the same damage?
They're both 1d6 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for asking. And this one
No
with
problem.
advantage is a flat 12.
Okay.
I don't know if that hits.
God, I guess I should check. It does not.
It does not.
Glances.
Cool. Glances. And then that'll be my turn because I did my bonus action. I'm not really moving.
Yeah.
Or if I do, actually, I don't want to leave its threatened range, but I want to inch around while I have its focus to like this side. I just like kind of circle around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sort of like not quite flank it, but
No.
at least kite it.
Circle strafe. Yeah.
Strafe it. Let me see whether or not it focuses 100% on you, or if it just falls for whatever. Nah, it focuses on you.
Also, if they were to attack anyone else, you all would have resistance on that attack from this specific creature. But yeah.
Cool. All right, Daphne, it's your turn. The moment
Daphne,
you've waited for.
thank you. Daphne kind of pivots behind this this cannon. Actually, before she does that, she's kind of standing there. She brings out the staff. She kind of twirls it a bit, and she dives it down into the ground. And from the ground, this white fissure erupts, shooting towards the Minotaur, knocking TK's mug over. I know.
Oh, she did that.
It was
She did that. Incredible. She fucking did that.
transcended time and space.
Daphne
I've got to believe in ghosts
our world?
now.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to. Knocked water all over my carpet. Is incredible.
How is your peanut butter and chocolate chips doing, though? Are they inside your keyboard?
Oh,
Because we all eat peanut butter and chocolate chips.
Thankfully, I consumed all of them, so they cannot transfer from my board to TK's.
Masood, he was asking me.
Oh, do you also have peanut butter and chocolate chips?
No,
Not
it was a really
anymore,
bad-
I
It was a
don't.
really bad joke. Anyways, Katie May, go.
Anyways,
Go.
Daphne was
Go,
trying to
go.
do a really cool like blight thing, and I guess if we want to clown about chocolate chips instead, I think that's fine. Put my fucking clown
Dip-de-do.
shoes on. Daphne casts blight at 4th level.
I better not see.
Oh
one
my God.
goddamn meme in here.
Katie May,
Every spell is a meme.
disappointment.
And
You
it's
put
just
one
a
more
bright.
After all of that, you put one more meme in this fucking chat. Okay. Blight.
Don't tempt them like that. They're on printers now. We saw the page flash across their face. We saw the brightness shift.
That was
do you
120.
I'm sorry. Please
This is
tell
the
me
dark
all
moon.
about your beautiful blight spell. I'm sorry.
I'm just it just looks like cool. It looks like porcelain breaking in the ground.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
as it hits the subject, it almost seems just like a hole of light from the ground beams out, like reverse moonbeam.
Okay, so I need I almost said a cosmetic saving throw.
What'd you get?
Some spiritual mean girls come out. A 15.
Ooh, 37 necrotic damage. 37.
Jeez.
He is
as
dazzled.
he should be. And then Daphne's gonna take a step behind the cannon, and she just starts looking at that tree, and I relinquish control.
She's like, "Your fucking next tree."
Next tree.
That's it. I'm dead.
Relinquished to the Minotaur, who goes ahead and he's going to take his attacks at Troilus. He doesn't have a lot going on. I think he only has one action, so he's going to swipe with the great axe.
Oh, also for folks at home, in the level up, because we did a bit of a level up while we were gone. He has advantage, so I'm sure he can hit.
They double crit.
They double crit.
Oh.
Do it, please. If you're wondering, wow, Troilus is using a lot of barbarian stuff. I'm multi-classed. So Troilus is now a level 7 paladin with 3 levels into barbarian. He gets hit for, geez Louise, 22 points.
22
Cut it in
slashing
half because of rage. I'm not
But
scared.
it's a crit, isn't it double?
Yeah.
Did it already double it or?
It's a double it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it already adds it. It doesn't double. So the way that Roll20 does crits is not the way that I like to do crits, which I like to max out the first die and then
you roll the second
and
one.
then roll the second one.
Yeah.
That way it just feels more epic.
Yeah. Because you could roll 2 ones, right?
I'm not saying that Roll20 should get on my level, but
Wait, so how do you do it?
I like to max out the first damage die and then roll the second one so that it feels more epic. That way you don't roll 2 ones.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see,
So that way you like always get at least whatever the max of one of the die is.
Right, because it's a
Gotcha.
crit, right?
It always feels it feels more heroic.
Gotcha.
But
Of course, I do the same thing for enemies too, and everybody likes it until they don't.
Yeah.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. So I take. Right. That's how rage works.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Then I take 11 points of damage, and literally Troilus looks at this Minotaur, sees it nicked him, and goes, "Is that really the best you got?"
Oh no, don't do that. Because I don't know if you know this, Marood Boy, but the Minotaur is played by TK. So it's as if you said those words to TK.
I don't know why, but sometimes like I usually don't take stuff like personally for DMs, but sometimes when we're like in combat and people start getting real sassy, I'm like,
I understand why bad guys want to kill good guys now.
I get it.
They're just jerks.
I'm gonna fucking ruin you. What was it? It was one of the things we were doing, the Nightmare Shepherd, I think, where you were just like you gave him like a goofy voice where it was like, "Woo, I don't know why I'm doing so bad," and I was like, "Son of a bitch."
This guy was so cool.
Which it is your turn.
Crap. Are we trying to get somewhere, or are we just like trying to survive?
I think we're just in it. I don't like.
You gotta get his
whatever.
attention.
Search your heart.
Yeah.
Are we
Gotta
trying
get
to
his
set the tree on
attention.
fire?
We're trying
Daphne's
to light
gonna
this
set
tree
this-
on fire.
No,
Don't
Daphne's,
listen to Daphne. Don't unless
that's
you
Daphne
want
wants
to.
to do
Daphne's.
it?
Daphne wants to set this tree on fire.
Daphne, I'm wondering if
You're like
you would.
20 feet away from me in game.
Yeah, but I would. I was wondering if
Daphne.
you know
Daphne.
the cannon that I built.
I'm standing in front of it.
I'm trying to think if you would know what type of cannon I built right there, and if you should be hiding behind it.
Well,
It depends.
Because some of the
Has,
cannons like would fire something, but some might protect. Some might not though. Anyways, we'll figure it
talking
out.
is a free action, so you can always tell.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
letting me
Oh.
die is a
Don't
free
stand
action as
there.
well.
And Carlos is like, eh.
Daphne, that's a bomb. Okay, let's go.
Oh my
Do not use it for cover.
And I think
Put a bomb right next to me.
shh, there's a secret word that sets it off, and he like goes flying into the air. And I want to go flying into the air and hit this guy with my sling. Which, God, I don't know how this works, but I've made it a radiant weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a magical sling.
Katie, did you make this meme in MS Paint to upload it?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Katie Mae, what did I say?
What did you say?
Oh,
I don't even
more.
remember.
I was
Put
seeing if
one
it
more
would personalize.
goddamn mean in
I thought you would maybe like a personalized field that vilified you in all the ways you wanted.
I actually do
Oh,
like it. It's funny.
baby.
Baby.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I like it. It hits.
It is. And I'm gonna click this little button thingy.
I'll allow it.
Nice. 4
Okay.
plus 4, 8.
And
we're gonna-
only 8 bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, I don't know.
Woof.
I gotta figure
Honestly,
out. Like,
you doubled your bludgeoning damage.
That
That's
was
great
was
job.
like max on it.
The
Yeah.
best?
yeah.
Wow.
Hold on.
2d4.
He's an
I-
artist, Fister. That's fair.
I
Okay.
get 1d4 from the radiant weapon though. So
Oh, so then you
Oh.
add another. So it's
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the
4
thing. I have to
plus
like
4.
figure out all.
Yeah.
I have to like equip this or change the weapons on the character sheet or something like that. Because
I'll go ahead and
you
do
can
it.
like mix and match all this stuff after every long rest. So like it's supposed to give you that flexibility, but like I don't know if I'll be doing that.
It just makes it stressful for you.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't
and
like
another
doing math.
4.
So 12.
Yay.
He flies up and he flies back down.
You
Oh,
do as
and
much
my
yeah.
homunculus servant.
Gives you the help action, or
Doesn't he help me do something? What does he do?
I think he can. He can give you advantage on things by if he gives you the help action.
You're
you
right.
Can like, yeah.
Yeah, move and use its reaction on its own. When it takes its turn is dodge action unless you take a bonus action.
All right, let me check something real quick. Ignore these numbers.
Cool.
Katie Mae, why don't you drop a
There you go.
funny thing inside there?
Added it on your sheet. There you go.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I fly back down and hide behind this corner so I don't get seen. And like,
I'm sorry, how much was that all together?
I think it was just 12.
Okay, there we go. Another thing I like to do for monsters when they're like under 10 is they go prone. So he drops to one knee.
Nice.
Very.
That's cool. I like that.
It's cool as hell.
Okay, it's cool as hell, Katie Mae.
I mean, yeah, who has 5 hit points and is like, I'm doing great, guys.
that is true.
Yeah,
Feeling
that's
good.
I think about that like percentage wise. Like how much of this is my like total health? And like
Yeah.
that's how I'm
Well,
feeling. Like
yeah,
I'm
if he was-
5% out
if
of
he-
100
yeah,
right now. Yeah.
But even a commoner at 50% is still not doing great.
that's fair. That is also very fair. Yeah.
Is that your turn, Winch?
Yes, I
Relinquish
relinquish control. Control.
Control.
Has tall lady
Alright.
noticed us yet?
No, not yet.
Thank God.
How long does the swarm last?
Oh, that's a great question. Let me.
Yeah, right?
Can't even do it.
Cast
like,
Up
what a
to
valid
10 minutes because it's concentration.
Oh,
How-
it's concentration.
You
So
haven't
I
taken any damage and you haven't cast any concentration spells, have you?
no.
Then you're fine. As long as you keep
Blight
up
was
concentration. Gosh, it takes so long for me to scroll up because of all the fucking memes.
Drop another meme, Katie Mae.
Put another one there.
We should just make a
Carlos.
deck of memes.
Oh, I do
Ooh.
like that.
You know, we have a multi-uploader now, so we can put in as many memes as we want too.
Is that
awesome.
Is that live? Like for real?
Yeah,
live?
it's live. Yeah,
Okay.
you could just go to where you usually upload decks, and it has an add multiple button now. So now you could just have
Oh my
a
god.
meme deck.
Okay, hold on. Everyone.
No,
carry
not
on.
today. Not tonight.
Are you sure?
Stop it.
No.
Not tonight.
Carlos, we have 3 minutes.
We got to do it next week.
Shushua.
Yeah, it is Shushua's turn.
I am gonna go.
Carlos is grumpy.
and
He's like, mm,
I'm gonna
but my memes.
funny
I'm gonna
meme.
go next to Charles.
Get off Pinterest, Carlos.
I am going to strike out at it with Crusaor.
Nice.
Spooky. All right, I'm ready.
Katie
May is typing. Katie May.
Do I just click the attack thing? I rarely
Yeah,
use
you should be able to. You should be able to just click its name.
Okay.
And in fact, if you grab it and you drag it down to where your macro bar is, if you have your macro bar turned on already, then you could just push the button.
Oh.
Yeah. That way, attacks that you use. Katie May. That way,
wait.
attacks that you use regularly.
Crusaor Spiel of Heliod. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
No.
It glances off. Perhaps the power of this divine weapon is a surprise to you, or maybe this minotaur like went prone or something. Actually, he's prone, so it's actually advantage. So go ahead.
Yeah.
So that's a 15 with advantage.
I lied. You did hit him.
Yay!
Oh God, you're like mercy killing this minotaur with the god killing spear.
So.
He's like on the ground. Don't worry, guys, I got this.
How do I roll damage? How do I roll
you
click it.
I think the +5 underneath should, or you click the name.
Yeah, click the name. It lights up.
Oh,
red.
sorry. I accidentally clicked it. I accidentally clicked it. I'm so sorry.
In the chat. Oh, so you do 17 points of damage.
Hey. I did
Oh.
stuff.
We're all waiting
Yes.
for Katie May's meme.
Yeah,
Because
so-
that's how
No,
Joe's
No,
work.
I said
That's-
those.
Good work.
Shushua, you have this god-killing weapon in your hand that you just obliterated this minotaur with. What does it look like? And how does Shushua feel?
Oh, okay. I'm thinking that it normally, like when he would strike out with it, but when it's in its original form, it would have been like being like burned with like the sun, but instead it's basically well, it's not really corrupted, but it's like taken over by Erebos. So instead of instead of seeing like sun flames, you're seeing like these kind of black flames.
Like jet black and like
it's
this
going
sort
into,
of
like, a black
sickly
hole.
green and gray. Yeah, and it just sinks into like this whirlpool in the ground, and just you can see the minotaur struggle with his last breaths before the earth envelops him and sucks him into the underworld.
You feel satisfied.
Yeah. You land this killing blow on this minotaur that saw you, and that is the point when this like all of your eyes are trained on this like gaping hole that just opened up in the center of this packed earth. You can see and hear this sort of like sickening low gurgle. This huge creature, this monstrosity begins to drag its way out of the pit, the algae-like pool beneath this large black tree, and sets these rolling yellow eyes upon you. We're gonna cut here and come back next week.
Fun time.
I wasn't able to get Phoenix's attention. I'll get him next time.
I'm sure you'll get him next time.
I'm sure we'll get him
I'll
next time.
get him
You
next
have
time.
plenty of time to set everything here on fire.
And I will. We killed one easy. Did any of us take? Oh, Troilus took some damage.
I took instead of a crit amount of damage, I took an okay amount of damage,
which is nice. Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
besides that, we're still
Doing okay.
standing, doing good.
Also,
I'm still standing.
I gotta remember all of the passive things as a paladin that I do, like because I have aura of protection, which allows you guys to get bonuses on like saving throws based on my charisma modifier. I have aura of alacrity, which allows you to like move faster. Also, I should now that I've raged, anytime I smite, I can use inspiring smite to like heal you guys. Like I like there's a lot of things I need to. I appreciate there's a week in between now and this big bad, because I'm gonna go over my character sheet quite a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you say big bad?
Just this. I mean, this big baddie.
Large bad.
He's a baddie. We know this.
You
We can see.
like it's a boss monster or something?
Oh no. I
Like-
meant like the colloquial term baddie. You know.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, I have so much more. We have 5 more episodes, you fucking chumps.
Oh,
Yeah, 5 more episodes of this campaign.
and then I'll be gone, guys. Just a little peek behind
Yeah.
the curtain. But yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
What? What's
What?
happening?
No, I mean like isn't
You're going?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said you'll be gone.
That's
I
what
was
I
like, where
heard.
the
Oh,
fuck do you think you're going?
No, and then Theros will be gone.
Theros
What'd you do? You get a
Oh.
job or something? Fuck you. You're not going
wait. At this hour? At this hour? Yeah.
in this pandemic.
Don't you know I do my dishes right now?
I literally heard him like put a dish away. As soon as
We couldn't hear it. We couldn't hear it.
No one could hear anything. We just thought it was funny.
I found this.
What a good
I found
time.
This meme a little too late, but it's definitely whinge. So let's see if it
Oh, you
shows
put
up.
it in the chat? Yeah.
It says.
I don't know what this says.
It says
So
okay.
yours
So
is too
basically,
small.
I'm very small.
That's funny how small it is.
Sounds like Serena. That sounds like Serena. It sounds like something.
Oh, you know what the great thing is though is if you expand the sidebar, all the images go bigger.
Oh wow, that's cursed news for me.
Yes, but the VTT.
Oh yeah.
'Cause-
I don't know what it looks like for the overlay, but
But the memes.
The memes.
I don't know if the memes need to be that big. Happy New Year, folks, and thanks for tuning into this episode of Mythic Odysseys of Theros. We've only got a few more. That's right, you heard us.
Oh no.
that's
coming next
crazy.
Start getting pumped for.
Mhm.
Everyone's gonna go around and talk a bit about themselves and where you can find them when they're working on their personal projects. Who wants to start us off?
I'll go. Oh, you go.
Oh, I was-
Lonnie!
I will. Let's see. Hi, I'm Solani Mistressverse on Twitter and Twitch, which I haven't been streaming for a long time because I've been busy with school. But you can find me DMing for Plot Hunters on Saturdays. We're starting up again this Saturday, and my characters our players are going through the Rise of Tiamat module. We are getting close to the end of that. We probably have maybe like 4, maybe 5 episodes until we get the end of that whole adventure, and we'll hopefully dive into some good character backstory stuff soon. And other than that, I'm here with these fine folks, and yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Cool. I'll go next. Hey everyone, my name's Carlos Luna. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits. As of right now, I don't have anything planned that I could talk about. So that was easy.
Nice.
I'm just making stuff on the internet. I'm a content creator. Katie B.
Hi, I'm Katie May. I've got low to high commitment levels. If you'd like to come support the work and check out what I'm doing, real low commitment, come follow me on Twitter, twitch.tv at OKKatieMay. At either ones, we do a bunch of fun pop-up streams. We play WoW. I play Spellbreak over there. I'm maybe about to start playing some Hearthstone. We'll see, but I also do a lot of
What?
Is it because you've been playing WoW? Because you now have like the reference. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Wait, WoW and
World
Hearthstone?
of Warcraft.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the same?
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone's in the World of Warcraft.
Yeah. All the cards are
Oh,
like
I
based on
didn't know that.
characters.
Setting, yeah.
I thought it was like a Magic the Gathering reference. No, it's like
Well,
Magic.
It's a card game,
mechanically,
but
kind of. Yeah. But
It's
Oh.
Blizzard's WoW game.
Gotcha.
Or
I tried to get into Hearthstone, and I like bought a bunch of packs, and then I only played for like a couple weeks, and then I gave up on it. Anyways, that's a great story.
And
Spending money.
yep. And medium commitment, you can check out one of our video game streams on twitch.tv/Indoor Recess Crew. I do Once Upon a Game with Masood, and we play narrative-based games. And I do Spooky Slumber
We're gonna
Party.
be back this
We're gonna be
Thursday.
back this week. We're gonna be back this week.
Mhm.
And then I do Spooky Slumber Party with TK, where we play spooky games at night. High commitment level, I'm the DM for Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice, a D&D podcast made by your best friends. It's full of queer pining and cultists. If that's kind of your jam, check it out at dungeons-dice.com. Passing it off, Masood.
Hey y'all. Here's my voice sounds weird. One second. Let me do
You sounded.
Mm.
You wanna
It was a
talk
weird
about it?
like, oh, hey guys.
Yeah.
No.
Mm.
This is my voice.
You sounded like you had a podcast.
Yeah,
in the
I
worst
wish.
way.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you can find me on the internet at no, you can find me on the internet at Marudboy, MAHRUDBOI. That's on Instagram and Twitter. Here's my schedule. Here's how it breaks down. Sundays is usually Rivals of Waterdeep, but we're currently on break. We'll be back January 31st. But Tuesday nights, I'm here with these wonderful folks playing Mythic Odysseys of Theros. Wednesday nights, it's Bollock Bion returning home. Y'all, we only got 2 more episodes left in a wild season that's honestly gone places I did not expect. Come check us out. Get caught up on the VODs online. But also come see us live tomorrow night on the Roll20 channel. Thursdays, I do Once Upon a Game with Katie May. We're playing Life is Strange. And we're in the allegedly where the ground falls out in episode 3. We haven't gotten there yet. And it's all I've been thinking about. So I cannot wait to get back into it. And then I hang out Thursday, Friday, and I don't exist on the internet. But then I'm back. That's who I am. TK, take it away.
Hello, it's me, TK. If I've looked distracted, which I know I have, it's because I was remaking the map at 1/3 of the size. Hello.
You didn't have to do that.
No, Masood, I did.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's frankly, it's better this way. We're all
I don't want to
happier
spend 3
here.
turns dashing across. Yeah.
And honestly, I'm so tired. Not a lot going on except this Friday over on Lisa Penrose's channel, we will be starting a Haunting of Good Society. Yes. That is a if you watch Bridgerton like I didn't, it is a Jane Austen inspired TTRPG, except of course with me as the chaperone. So there's got to be ghosts and fucking vampires and shit in it. They're going to a wedding and he's been married 3 times in 3 years. It's fine. Just buried his second wife a month ago. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. No one's dead.
Doesn't
Except the
sound
wife.
cool. Doesn't
It's
sound
very
cool,
cool.
or nice.
Sounds suspicious.
You should
Sounds
come see it. There'll be pining. There'll be child detectives.
Will there
There'll
be
be
yearning?
vampires.
The
There'll
yearning.
be yearning. There'll be
Hands accidentally touching.
There will be
When are we
nun
watching the next-
exorcists.
when are we watching the next part of Twilight or whatever?
That's
We
that is a-
gotta.
Shoot, we gotta
we
watch
gotta.
Twilight.
And
we
Carlos,
gotta.
you've got to
What's the
do it
next
with us.
movie?
Actually,
It is
I'll
now
do
a
it
when-
requirement.
do not
Tell me
catch
when.
up. Do
Tell me
not
when.
watch the first movie.
I
Just
already
come in
told
blind.
you. I already told you when, Carlos, and you didn't come last time. So
no,
now it's a
the next one. When's the
surprise.
next one?
It'll be sometime this month. We will schedule it in between now and next week, and then we'll get
Well,
back
why
to
don't?
you.
Well, we could do it honestly. If we could do it in the break between our seasons. We could take a little bit of time and watch.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we can't do it on the D.
Carlos is already looking for an excuse.
I just know I'm free this week. If you guys want to do it this week.
Oh,
What day this week? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing Good Society on Friday.
Mm,
Sorry, I had to throw that out there.
Any day this week, actually. I don't think I have anything planned. this
Oh,
week.
guys, I forgot. My birthday's on Friday. So if you're on the internet, come wish me a happy birthday.
Or don't.
That'd be great.
Sorry.
January 8th.
Ugh.
Sorry, I was mean to you that one time.
It's
Well,
okay.
maybe we'll figure out we'll figure out some time to throw a movie down. And if you want to keep up to date with that, you can follow us at twitter.com/indoor recess with 3 S's. 3 S's. I actually can't hold up 3 fingers without my fingers getting weird. 3 S's.
Just do it real fast.
But this has been Indoor Recess with Mythic Odysseys of Theros. We're excited to bring the end of this journey to you. It's only going to get better from here. So, folks, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.